Ahoy and welcome to Monsters and Madness. This is our 30th session here with Bastion's Watch. And we are headed to the frigid depths here. Before we get into the recap and into the game, a little bit of housekeeping at the top of the session. We use music from a couple different places. One of those places is filmmusic.io. Any music that we use from filmmusic.io is going to have information down in the panels for each song. You can follow that link, find more information, listen for yourself, license it if you'd like to, but it is great music. We also use music from the official Critical Role soundtracks. Welcome to Taldori and welcome to Wild Mount both. The folks over at Critical Role allow the use for live play D&D streams, so we use it because it's great music. Information and links where you can purchase those albums are down in the panels as well. Highly recommend you check it out. Now, it is a little bit of a holiday today. It's Father's Day today. I think we have a couple players who are fathers. You guys can go ahead and add inspiration for the game before we get started today.
Hell yeah.
Child tax credit and inspiration?
Yes.
What the hell? That's it. I'll have a kid now.
So we're going to start with that. Now, I think it's time to change the vibe a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, so bringing us into tonight, I guess I should say, where we're at now. After a challenging return to Hope's Bastion, one in which visiting Starostas from Byseus Till and Erosa seemed to have been involved in some sort of setup, some kind of plan. There was an attack. Things got very confusing. And the party, in part, ended up attacking, creating a situation where they could be held liable for some of the things that had been going on, some of the things they themselves had been defending against. The decision was made to leave Hope's Bastion, at least temporarily, for a chance to fight the mistruths that were likely to be told, to fight whatever narrative was going to be coming out of everything that had happened. Traveling with the gnomes, the Nimblefoot clan, back to the Velven Thicket, the party rested there, then made their way to the tunnels that made up the sanctuary of the Crawling King. Using the mapped-out tunnels with a little bit of a detour in a hidden sacrificial chamber of some sort, the group made their way up to Icehaven, where the last song, the Ship of Grim, was docked. The group made it to Icehaven and was ready to depart when Breck Deepdelver looked out to the frigid depths and saw a familiar ship. His former ship at least, docked half a mile to a mile out on the ocean. After talking with Nora Loon, the captain of the last song, the plan was hatched. The last song would distract the Alcantara, while Bastion's Watch made their way as a distraction on the beach. Getting to the beach, a small dock was there, the small boat loading up, ready to go out to the Alcantara. The group engaged this boat and its members. There were some creatures that came out of the water to help fight, but ultimately they were successful, if not a bit fervorous in their attacks, and the feathered variety. But after Breck and Ekamos pulled Rufus off the last dead member of the small boat, you all stand with a fire crackling, what's left of the dock and small boat still in flames. As a contrast to the darkness here on the beach, you see the Alcantara off in the distance. Looks to be shifting slightly. Bastion's Watch. What would you like to do?
We gotta make
Guess
it
they
to
could
that
work.
boat. I don't know.
Which
Do we
way
see-
does it seem like it's shifting?
It doesn't seem to be like moving. It just seems to be looking like it's turning. Perpendicular to. It looks like it's moving to perpendicular to the coast.
Oh,
Mm.
so it's coming. Is it coming at or away the coast?
It's not moving.
Just
It is so. It's kind of if you're looking out at it, it is kind of like straight line. You're seeing just the back end of it. It looks
Oh.
like it's starting.
Oh,
So it's lining up to looks like it's going away from us. It's not moving. I understand it's not moving, but it's turning to go away or turning towards.
towards.
We about to get shot with cannons, dude.
I was
So
gonna
let-
say, is it turning its side at us?
Let's put it this way. Let me
We're
put it a
gonna
different way that's a little
broadside.
easier to understand. The front of the boat right now is, or rather was, pointing it at 12 o'clock. We're going 11, 10, down that way.
Boys, I'm not no pirate, but I know you don't want to be on the side of a boat because I think that's where the cannons are.
I think I'm starting to get the same vibe, man.
I look to Grim. I'd be like, "What do we do, pirate boy?"
Are Grimm's people heading to the ship, or have we seen them get to the ship?
The last song has left the dock, but is not there yet.
Oh,
The idea was that, if I remember correctly, the idea was that you guys were going to distract them while they got into place.
yes.
There's still
The
the boat.
distraction has
pretty
been, the distraction has been laid, and they are now moving out past the dock.
Okay.
Is the small little boat that the prior enemies used to get over here still here? Is it available and in good
I think
condition?
we kind of blew that up.
Do we blow it up? Okay.
Yep. But even with passive perception, you can see there is another longboat style boat there, probably about 200 feet down the beach.
There's another boat down there. You guys want to try and
I say we take the boat and
Yeah.
take a
And meet
freaking
up.
shit,
Charge.
brother.
Charge, baby.
if we can get out there without being seen, maybe you could sneak up and do
I
pirate-like
think we're
things.
seen. I think we're seen. I think.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
just
Oh, how far away are they though?
We're
Like,
just gonna have to row and hope for the best, I think.
okay, let's do
Yeah.
it.
To answer that question about how far they are,
They're
about
far,
half
right?
a mile to a mile.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a
Oof.
long row. It's a long row.
So,
While we're standing here trying to figure it out, I'm gonna pull Alvor to the side.
okay.
Oh, hello.
Hey man, I need a favor.
A favor. We're kind of in a sticky situation, but I mean, I guess what?
It'll help the sticky situation.
Okay.
I need you to cast Calm Emotions on me.
That's a weird request, but I mean, I guess I can do that. Okay. And then, I mean, without too much thought, I do that.
Okay.
So,
And then I purposely fail the save.
Sure.
boom. Yep. So, yeah, you're not being charmed or frightened. So, yeah, suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened.
Eric, you feel
Okay.
some relief wash over you.
So that goes for everyone around us because it's technically a 20-foot circle. So if anyone else wants to take advantage of that, just poof.
Noted.
Feels
I'm gonna roll
real
for it.
nice, man.
What is it? A wisdom save?
Charisma.
Charisma save?
I'm feeling real good about our chances all of a sudden.
That's a 12.
Yeah, you failed.
Cool. So I'm
You can see as he fails the save that his muscle definition seems to go down a bit, and the feathers get a little bit smaller.
Okay.
it's okay, guys. I'm cool.
Rufus, as you fail that save and Alivor casts Calm Emotions, you feel this sense of control now over this fervor, this rage inside of you. You feel, while calm, like you maybe can control it. You look down at your talon with your emotions calmed. Feel the control to be able to make it larger and then retract it back down.
I'm gonna ruffle all the feathers. Just kind of make a wave of like big and small.
And you do. Ekmos, you actually feel the wind just from the ruffle of feathers come off of them.
Let's see if I can like make my wings a little bit bigger and flap a little bit harder. See if I can get a nice big gust of wind going. Just testing things out, testing the waters.
You flap up, go 10 feet in the air. And you feel like you're thinking about this flapping, this strength. Your wings have always been back there, a part of you. When you did your monk training, you had to have this adjusted training to account for them. They've always been this extra piece to you. But that's not how wings are. Wings are integrated. And in this moment, you feel every tiny twitch of every little muscle and feather. You feel the wind over every little fiber on every little feather. And with one large wing beat, you... And everybody looks up to see the form of a giant eagle. As Rufus's shape begins to change form, his body shifts. And as he comes back down, begins to go back into normal form.
I think I got this, guys.
Would,
I think I got
would I
this.
have seen this before or no?
This is a good feeling.
No.
This might be able to help us.
Never seen it before.
I mean, shit, you look like you can help us.
Feel pretty good now. I look badass.
So are we gonna go after that boat?
Yes.
Let's go get that boat.
As Milo says, let's go get that boat. You hear?
Let's go get that boat faster.
You see flashes come from the boat.
Oh,
I need everybody to roll a D100.
Oh!
Add advantage. So you're rolling D100 twice and taking the higher of the two rolls. We're going to get crazy here, you guys. You better get ready for it.
Oh, Lord. All right.
100. Oh, brother. I don't even have that.
You can do it on D&D Beyond if you don't. In fact, probably
Perfect. Love to
Yeah,
see it.
yeah, I'm going to do that.
Oh
instead.
my
It's too
God.
much
That
math
ain't gonna
for
work.
me.
Back to 100.
I got a 50.
12, 10.
Oh, at advantage, that's right.
add advantage.
78.
All right, so 2 roll.
Oh, no. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Wait, what? All right, well, that's a 69. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Bard
It's
got
a
a
good
69.
roll, dude. It's a good roll.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I got
And the
a,
other's a 44, so we're sticking with the 69, baby.
I got a 28.
28. Okay.
I think the first one was a 52, or the at advantage. Yeah, 52.
84 for Milo.
84. Okay.
70 for Brick.
Well, Ekma. I saw you unmute, but I don't hear you.
Ooh.
Oh, mute it again. There we go. He says 59. Okay, got it. So, as Milo says, let's go get that boat. And around you on this beach, you see cannonballs hitting the beach and sand flying everywhere as about 10 cannonballs hit the beach.
Gotta go.
Zigging zagging on my way over to the boat.
How big is this little boat that's like 200 yards away? Is it like big enough for everyone to fit on it?
No, not at all.
Is it big enough for at least 5?
I would say you could fit 4 uncomfortably.
Okay.
Can I carry 1 extra on Ishii?
I would say it would be a little bit of a dragging behind situation, but somebody could do that, sure.
Okay, it'd be Breck ride his dolphin, Rufus carry Ekamos, and us other 4 uncomfortable on the boat. Let's go.
I was gonna say I would react to that and go giant eagle and grab Ekamos and whoever else is closest to me, and start flying up and in the direction of the boat.
Okay.
I'm dead sprinting for the boat. If he's just gonna carry people off, I'm running.
Now, I want to stop and ask here for 2 characters specifically. We'll start with Grim.
Fuck.
You're watching the last song start to sail out to meet the Alcantara. This is a ship that is very important to who you are. It's your home. What does Grim look like? What's he got going on with his face? How is he taking this, and what's Grim thinking right now?
I think as it starts to really kick off and he sees the last song approaching the Alcantara, I think it's just like kind of like, I don't want to say like empty, but just like extreme like focus, but also very scared because he knows like this could turn really bad really fast, considering like now seeing who's on the ship and like what's going on. I think he now understands he severely misjudged or didn't understand the intensity of who was in control of the ship now. So I think now he's just like a bundle of anxiety and he just wants to get to that ship. Like he just wants to get to the Alcantara and figure out what's going on. So I think it's just more like this insane anxiety and determination to just get it done.
Okay. Got it. Grim, for you, you're going to be making some decisions throughout these encounters. You're going to have 3 options in each stage.
I don't want it.
You will, I know you don't. So, for each stage of this encounter, starting with the next one, you get to choose: does the last song press? Does the last song hold? Or does the last song retreat? Every time you press with the last song, they get closer and take the heat off of you guys. But if you look in your extras, I added in the stat block for the last song. The last song will be taking damage as well.
Okay, I'm cool.
Now, if you choose the retreat option at any point, the last song is out of the encounter. It is out of the situation, but it is safe. But you're on your own. So, you'll get some last song decisions to make.
Okay.
Breck, you stand on the beach. While everybody else is looking around, looking at the boats, making plans, your eyes don't move off the ship. As it turns, it's a maneuver you've seen it make. You've been on it while it made it 1,000,000 times. Before the cannons even fire, you know the sound that they're going to make. Every single cannon, you can identify which one was shot. As the cannons start to move towards the beach, you stand still, unafraid of them coming at you. How can this ship hurt you? The ship is you. And as the first cannonball hits the beach, your hearing disappears. Your vision changes to the dream of the Wild Mother. You realize now you're standing on the beach you've been dreaming about. The beach you've stood out in the water of, looking out to the Wild Mother many times. The last time you had this dream, you watched the Alcantara ship, or you watched the Alcantara sink while your brother stood on the surface. Your vision flashes back to reality, a contrast for the vision you've been given. Destiny awaits on this evening, and you feel it coursing through your bones. The ocean calls to you, deep delver. It's up to you to take back your home. As the rest of the party grabs the boat, you begin to snap out of it. There's action to take. You see Rufus change into a giant eagle, and even though it's this new thing, you're barely even thinking about it. Milo and Ekamos are picked up by Rufus. Alvor, Varric, and Grim grab the boat, getting into the water. What do you do?
I'm going to call out to Ishii, tell him it's time. Meet me in the water, and then I'm just gonna dive on in.
Okay. As Varric, Alvor, and Grim get into the boat looking to Breck, walks in, dives in, and moves out to the front of the boat, riding his steed. As everybody moves out, this counts as the first phase in the travel to the Alcantara. Grim, do you choose for the last song to press, to hold, or to retreat?
We're pressing, baby. We're going.
Then as the as the last song moves forward towards the Alcantara, need everybody to roll a D100. Straight roll this time.
43.
76. Ooh.
18.
Oh boy.
54.
I also got 54.
Ooh.
Who's ready to see a bird get shot out of the air?
You see Rufus go boom.
Can I change?
He said, I think I got this. I think I'm ready, guys.
It's been nice knowing you.
Another 59 for Econos.
And Milo got a 7.
Oh.
Yeah, he's up there with that bird, man. We're a big target, apparently. Hey, Rufus, I'm feeling really good about this, buddy.
Rufus?
Thanks for picking me, by the way. I didn't really want to sail out there in that boat.
Just the two closest people.
This is really the first fucking phase, and you guys are super low on this first fucking phase. You're lucky that the last song is pressing on this.
I'm not using my new dice anymore.
Straight to jail.
Yep.
Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Believe it or not. It's these sharp corners. Some bullshit.
All right. And the boat splashes all around you. Breck, without even flinching, cannonball hits aside, and you don't even flinch. Rufus, while holding Milo, flying through the air. Your dexterous form, even as an eagle sees it coming at you. The three of you And knowing that you don't have enough time to completely dodge it, you turn so that at least Ekamos will miss getting hit. And as feathers fly, Milo and Rufus both take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Golly.
Dang it.
Rufus,
My ribs.
I'd like for you to answer honestly here.
Yes.
How high up were you flying?
Well, I was probably gonna take it to probably around 80 or 90 feet.
Yeah.
Understood. I need Milo and Rufus to both roll athletics or acrobatics to catch yourselves in the air because you both have fly speeds currently.
Okay, cool. Can I just kick my boots on?
I would say...
I think it actually says that if I take a falling thing, he just falls
Just kick him
slowly
up.
down to the ground. Yeah,
That's specifically, that's fine.
like he's already slow falling. So
Yeah, he has to do like physical catching, so I would say still a roll there, but Milo,
okay.
you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
24.
24. Okay, easy enough. Ekamos, you see a cannonball hit Rufus as he turns you at the last moment, and you begin to fall. I need you to roll an athletics or an acrobatics check. The DC here is going to be 26.
Can I help him in any fashion since I stopped myself?
If you're helping, I would say this is like a dive to get to him. If you want to roll an Arcana check, if you get above, because this is a super high DC for him. If you get above an 18, then he gets advantage on the roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get down to him then.
Okay.
That's an 18.
18 even. All right. So Ekamos, you can roll an athletics or acrobatics. Try and get to 26.
I mean, higher than that.
Did he may have only rolled once. I only saw one roll.
I mean, if his modifier is 1, it's
Plus one.
impossible.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. I was wondering. If it was
I'm sure.
possible.
Unless you're like me.
Right. Okay.
Oof.
I'm just gonna do this on D&D Beyond because this is gonna be.
Oh god.
Let's just do it that way.
Do a flip.
That's too many clicks. Stop
A lot of
clicking.
flips.
He didn't get hit with a cannonball, but Ekamos, you fall, and as you hit the water, you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Golly.
Oh. Shit.
Ouch.
And let's change up the vibe here.
And now he's just floating in the water.
Now he's just floating in the water.
And we all saw that, right?
Oh yeah, you're all kind of basically moving forward together.
Splash. Question, Josh.
Mhm.
Am I still? I'm not attached to Rufus anymore, then, right? He's
No.
solo. I'm solo.
Correct.
I'd like to cast. Oh shit! I don't think it would matter if I cast invisibility on myself. Would that help mechanically?
I would give you, man, kind of yes and no. I would say it wouldn't keep you from potentially getting hit. What I would say is you get advantage on the roll. So if there's a roll disadvantage, you get a straight roll, but you get advantage. And the reason it's not just like you're not going to be hit at all is because there's still like a volley of cannons coming in the area. But I would give you, if there's no aim towards you, I would give you advantage on the roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. So I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
I have a question then.
Disappear. Sure.
Could I also use that on the boat itself? Would that make all of us smaller targets?
I don't. Does invisibility work on an object?
Ooh.
I think you have to target.
I
a
was
creature.
going to ask if I could use my channel divinity, the marine layer, and put a 40-foot range of fog around us?
So yes, but they can still shoot into the fog. Like they can see into the fog at that point. So what I would say, I wouldn't give full advantage on the fog cloud, but I would increase the threshold. So I'll tell you guys mechanically, since a couple of you were right underneath it. If you get under a 20 on these D100 rolls, you're going to take a cannonball. And as you get closer, those cannonballs deal more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for Andres, or for Grim here, Grim's choices affect how many dice it does as well. So I would say that if you do Marine Layer and create a fog, I would increase it to if you roll under, or if you roll below a 16, so that there's a little more room.
I'm really wishing I didn't use my silent image right now.
But the crab was such a good plan.
4.
I know, but making another boat that looks like us way over there would be a way better plan while we're rowing.
So then can I climb into the boat and send Ishii to go get Ekamos?
Yes, you can. Sure.
And then I am going to cast the Marine Layer, the Channel Lady. And that lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, got it. That's good. I'm going to get this beforehand. If you've got fog cloud going.
Are these like technically a form of like saving throw or no?
Not technically. Saving throws will come into it if certain things are met. It's a little bit. So the reason it's not a saving throw is specifically like you can have armor and be quick, but if you get hit with a cannonball, you're still just kind of fucked. Yeah. So in some of the later stages, saving throws could potentially give you a benefit. All right, so as Milo catches himself and goes to try and catch Ekamos, Rufus catches himself as well in the air, and Breck casts Fog Cloud, gets into the boat, and sends Ishii after Ekamos. Ekamos, you're here in the water, and you feel a dolphin come up and just kind of put its little bottle nose up under your shoulder, giving you the signal to get on, and it will take you where you need to go. All right. So, move on to the second phase here. As you move forward, I'll say Rufus and Milo, the two of you flying, catch it first. You do see that there are 3 disturbances in the water ahead. Seems to be things that are just under the surface, creating a bit of wake as they swim out towards the group.
When we have no idea what they are, we just see the disruption.
Yeah.
I am going to immediately relay that to Breck if he's within 120.
I would say he is, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got like weird things swimming towards you.
All right, good to know about how far out are
they? Currently about 150 feet or so, but quickly moving forward.
Okay. Yeah, I will relay that to everybody in the boat. We've got something that's going to be making its way into the fog.
You said how far away is it from us?
About 150 feet currently, moving quickly.
All right, I am going to I'm going to actually rush up to the front of the boat, and I'm going to hold an action.
Okay, what are you holding?
I'm going to hold my Expecto Patron and a Cone of Fear whenever they get into...
Ooh, nice.
They all get into a 60-foot cone in front of us. I'm going to cast Cone of Fear on all of them.
Interesting. Okay. So currently you are in a layer of fog. Go ahead and roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Actually, if he's within 5 feet of me, he ignores...
Oh, that's fucking right. God.
Let's go. Thank you, Breck. I'm watching my roll.
Open sea paladins, man. If you're within 5 feet of them, you can't be touched.
Oh, horrible rolls. You said perception?
Yeah.
12.
12, okay. So what I would say, you said within 60 feet. With a 12, they get about 40 feet away.
Okay.
But it does go off at 40 feet. What's the save?
Boom. Let me. DC 15 Wisdom.
DC 15 Wisdom. This is very interesting here. Okay.
And 100% it's going to look like fucking Harry Potter on the lake. If it works.
DC. I gotta get some stat blocks up here and stuff. Oh boy. And that has. Okay, let's see. I'll do this one first. That's a fail. You chose the right stat. That is also a fail.
One more. Come on, one more.
This one's better.
Oh no.
That one did save.
Okay.
However, as it's you, so I would say Milo and Rufus, you guys see up from the top, two of the kind of bits of wake, the streams in the water, start to move back towards the ship, away from one at the front. And let's see here. For the sake of this, Alvor, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Guidance.
You said it as that dice hit the table. I heard it, man. Last minute guidance shit. All right, yeah, that's fine.
Right, what does that give me?
D4.
Okay, sweet. So with the guidance, that's going to be a 19.
As Milo and Rufus watch the final stream, the final kind of underwater wake starts to move back to the ship.
Let's go.
You just skipped a whole ass encounter.
Spectral Patron.
Whole ass
Oh.
encounter. Do you have inspiration already?
I do not.
Take it.
Yeah, baby.
All right. So, we'll move on to the rest of this phase of the encounter. Grim, this is the last song going to press, hold, or retreat.
Oh, they're gonna press.
Okay.
They're
Now.
going.
On this second phase, I need you to roll me a D8. Grim.
E8. Ooh. 5.
Okay.
$500 cannonballs.
And just for the first phase here, just so I can do a little bit of retroactive calculation on mine, roll a D4.
Two.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I'm going to give you the damage. This is for the first phase and the second phase.
Okay.
$52 points of damage.
To the
So,
ship.
to the last song. So as Alivor at the front uses his little Harry Potter shooting back and forth here. And
Stop
rather than
blowing holes
hearing
in my
just
ship.
rather than hearing just the right away, you hear as some of the cannonballs land against the last song.
Oh.
Need everybody to roll a D100 again.
87.
82.
28.
Ooh,
Very nice.
close. 71.
Okay.
80.
43 for Chris. 80 for Grim. And how about Milo?
97.
97. All right. Now, with the last song moving in, some of the cannons are so that you see the Alcantara, rather than just being straight perpendicular at 9 o'clock, starts to turn back a little bit of the way to face the last song. And as the cannons shoot out at Bastion's watch, water splashes up out of the frigid depths, but none take a hit. All right. That's all. The man. Whew, all right, you guys got through that part quick. Alivor, that was big moves there. That's going to save you guys a whole encounter before getting there. That's big moves.
It's 30 more minutes of playtime.
All right, so that is the second.
Brooks with this little LOL.
You know what? And actually, real quick, I did 2 less dice than I should have. Yeah, so just another. That's not that much. Okay. All right. So, third phase of this encounter. As you move forward now, having gone about a quarter of a mile out off the coast towards the Alcantara, Breck, you feel the tension, the anxiety, the urge to get there. Varric, you're calm. Calmer than you expected, with Alivor's magical assistance. You catch a glimpse as you move towards the Alcantara. It's odd. You almost see this light source above it. And you look up. Oh, the light's not coming from above it. It's coming from below. Bathed in yellow light, this side of the ship. Coming up from the depths. You take a second to look over the side of the ship. And you can swear for a moment you see a face. And you look again and it's gone. Grim. Does the last song press? Do they hold? Or do they retreat? To hold is no change. To press is to give additional advantage.
How close are we to the Alcantara now? Like how much?
You have made it halfway there.
Fuck! And how close is the last song to the ship?
They are now fairly close, I would say, within a few hundred feet. You know how the Lost Song operates. You know what their plan is. Their goal is to get close enough, get just a few people on board, and disable the ship from moving, and then do what they need to do. They've done it a million times. It's gone well a million times, but this feels ominous.
Okay. They're gonna push. They're gonna go.
Okay. Got it.
God, this game sucks.
Go ahead and roll me a d8.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay.
There was so much clicking there. And like rapidly.
I hate it. Scary.
You hear wood splintering. The last song takes 75 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god! Oh, that hurts. That hurts really bad.
For the record, that is 18 d8 of damage. Need everybody to roll a d100.
$57 for Varric.
32.
33.
31.
85.
32.
Oh no! Hey.
And then we haven't heard Rufus, I think.
32.
32. Okay, we did here. Ekmos.
See you, boys.
Now it is better because the last song is helping. It'd be worse if they weren't.
Not for long.
Ekmos, you take 34 points of bludgeoning damage on Ishii as a cannonball, as you're moving forward, hits you off of Ishii into the water. I think at this point we need to enter initiative. Not because there's an enemy, but because we have somebody rolling death saves who is now underwater.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Ishii's probably toasted from that one, right?
Oh, that's a good question.
Was it explosive or not explosive? Because there's different
Not
types of cannonballs.
Not explosive.
Just got whaled.
Roll, just roll a d20 for me. 10 or above. It didn't hit Ishii. 9 or below. Ishii got hit too.
5.
5. Ishii is gone. Hit by a cannonball of the Alcantara. Okay, so let me set this up here real quick while we go into this initiative order.
Not bad.
I don't know what I expected. This was not it.
This shit, it's just opening up to terrible.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, bro. Well, it was nice knowing your pirate friends.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
You want to become a land dweller because you may have no other option.
Oh my god, take it back right now.
Bro,
Your
that's
family
like,
might be no more.
I was like, what, you've taken like 120, almost 130, because, oh god. What?
Oh my god, I'm sweating. Like, I'm sweating.
Breck, you know any tips and tricks about your boat here? Because it's really fucking us up.
Yeah, can you ask him politely to stop?
Yeah, man, I think if asking them politely to stop was on the table, they probably wouldn't have shot at us to begin with. I think, honestly, our mistake was announcing ourselves with a giant bomb and blowing up the boat that we would have used to get to them.
Oh. You know, hindsight's 20/20, sir.
I still stand by that plan.
I had plans to do like strafing runs with you guys, and like it didn't work out.
Crab bomb trumps all.
They had us in the first half.
Oh god.
Okay. So I'm not going to do this in the encounter. Anybody get above 20?
Almost.
I got 21.
21 for Rufus. 15 to 20?
Go ahead.
19 for Milo.
Alivor also got 19.
Okay.
I got a 21.
21 for Green. Okay. What was Ekmos's Anish? 4 out. You know what though? That's good though because
Yeah, death saves going last is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
You need to get
Okay.
some new dice, Josh.
What about Breck?
I got a 10.
10. And Barrick?
Oh.
I got a 9.
All right. So Ekamos, roll a d4 for me. If you could post those results to chat. Okay,
Oh
that's
my
good.
god.
No, that's good. You wanted low. Low was good on this. So you are 10 feet below the surface currently.
Oh.
All right. Grim, you are in the boat here. And you know what? I'm actually going to just real tight on this scene, so I'm just going to move this down a bit. Give us a little more space to see. Grim, actually, Grim and Rufus, you guys share an ish. What are the two of you doing?
I would use my, awesome giant eagle eyes to look and find Ekamos where he fell and go try and grab him and try and take him over to the boat where the healers are.
What is your movement speed as a giant eagle?
Well, that is according to this avian lycanthropy feat, 80 feet.
Good. All right, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 50, 55, 60. Gets you over. All right, go ahead and roll that perception check with advantage as a giant eagle.
Yes, sir. I guess that doesn't matter. Okay.
Because he's only 10 feet down, it is a 12 that you have to beat to be able to see.
Okay. 14?
Okay, so you are able to see him. You've got 20 feet of movement as a giant eagle left. I would assume you're 20 feet above the water, though.
I suppose. Can I, as just out of curiosity, as a giant eagle, can I still use my monk abilities?
No.
Damn it.
Not
yeah. I'll just
You're
try
still
and
going to keep your AC. It's still the same hit point pool. Essentially, what you do is you can turn that on for 80 feet of speed and the extra attacks that the giant eagle get.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just get as close to him as I can then.
Okay. So on this is going into a dive as a giant eagle to try and get 10 feet in the water. Now, that's what a giant eagle does. They, grab stuff out of the water. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check to try and go in and get your talons around him.
Ooh, let's go.
This is going to be a lot higher. This one's going to be an 18 DC to push through the water.
That's a 10.
10. You all see this giant eagle form. And what am I doing? You're a giant eagle right now.
I am.
I have all the shit for this. You guys see the form of Rufus's giant eagle dive down and come back up, sitting on the surface, nothing in the talons.
So close. Yeah, I guess that's all I can do since I'll squaw really loud so that they know where I'm at.
Squaw. All right, got it. All right, Grim, what are you doing?
So I saw where he dove into the water, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to, from my person. Oh no, he's way too far. That's not gonna work. Hold on. I gotta check.
Just to be official about it.
Does anyone have, on the boat that I'm on, anyone with me, have an additional 50 feet of rope on them by any chance?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Perfection. If you do have it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my 50 feet of rope. And I am 15, 20, 25. How close am I to Ekamos right now? Because from what it looks like to me, it's the closest one is like 30, I think.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 across and 10 feet down.
Perfection. Okay. So I'm going to tie... You do have that rope, Breck? Perfect.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna tie a good little knot, combining the two ropes together. I'm gonna tie the rope around my waist, and then I'm gonna dive in, and I'm gonna use my full speed to get to him as much as possible to
Okay.
Ekamos. And then if I need to use it, I'll also use cunning action as well to dash. So I'll use my entire movement, my action, and my bonus action to get to him and grab him to get him above the water.
So I will say, swim speed is half speed.
Right.
I think
so
that will get you about there. So if you're gonna go 60 with bonus action and movement, which would be 30 in the water. So we won't count that first 5 jumping in. So we go 10 feet there, and then we go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you would be with the rope above him using your full 90 feet of movement.
Okay. And that's all I got, right? Like that's the only movement I have.
That is using full bonus action. That is diving in and swimming as fast as you can to him.
I guess that's what I got.
Okay.
And with my next turn, I'm just going to try and grab him.
Okay, got it. Milo, what are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna fly over and kind of hang out above him, just like Rufus is. Yeah, just move me over there.
In fact, Rufus is pretty low right now, so I'll take him off the stand.
And I'm just gonna keep I'd actually like to maybe do a perception check or something like that, just for our surroundings.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right, let's get him out of the way. It's a natty 1 for a 7.
91 for a 7? Hard to tell.
Yeah, it's a lot of water out here,
smoke
guys.
and fog, and it's brutal. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Alvor, what are you doing?
I'm kind of helpless right now because I'm not hopping in the water. Staying in the boat, but I think I'm just gonna do the same. Just I see that multiple people are trying to get him out of the water. I'm just gonna try and take a perception check as well, just to keep an eye out to see if anything's coming.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check. Oh shit.
Oh, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. You don't see anything in the water moving towards you guys within your immediate vicinity. You do catch some fins swimming around the ship, near the ship, though.
Around the ship? Like near the ship? Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell everyone in the boat that's with me. They got some shit in the water by the boat. Yeah, other than that, that's all I got.
Okay. Breck, what are you doing?
I'm going to hand the other end of the rope to Varric.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. And then I am going to jump in the water.
And you, sir, I believe, do not have half speed in the water.
I do not.
So you jump in.
You want to move me 50 feet closer to him?
Yep.
So that'd be movement and then bonus action.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets you over the top.
And then you want to just bring me 10 feet down?
10 feet down would get you to him.
And then I'm going to use 10 points of Lay on Hands.
Okay, got it. Ekamos, you come to consciousness underwater with a bright pink and blue light coming from Breck's hands. And you look and you don't need to breathe, so you don't suck in any water. So you're real lucky there. But you come to consciousness underwater.
And I'm hoping... What do I have left of movement? 10? Or was that the rest of it?
That was 10 to get down, yeah. So
okay, yeah, so we're just floating. Cool.
Just
that's the end of my turn.
Currently. Okay, got it. All right. With that, given that Ekamos is conscious again and can move and is only 10 feet under, I think we'll go ahead and exit initiative order here and hop back into things.
Can we fit 5 of us in the boat?
No.
No. All right.
No.
Well, it's
4
boys, I'll
uncomfortably.
meet you there.
Swim.
So Breck comes over to the boat and drops Ekamos, and then, with his mariner's armor, begins to swim alongside it. All right. That is the 3rd phase. Move to the 4th and final phase. The last approach. Grim, you see that there are members of the last song who are ready to board. But the ship has taken quite a bit of damage.
Uh-huh.
Does the last song hold? Do they press? Or do they retreat?
We're gonna press.
Yeah, baby.
The last song has decided on a full press maneuver through this encounter. Everybody gets to make this last roll again. Now, because the last song is doing a full press, you don't have to roll at disadvantage. And if anybody gets hit, it is reduced damage. I need everybody to roll the final D100 roll.
I'm gonna puke.
65.
82.
33.
40. 46.
Okay, 65 for Ekamos.
35.
86.
Oh.
With the last song distracting for Bastion's watch to get up to the Alcantara. Cannonballs splash around the party. Grim, I need you to roll a final D8.
Come on, baby. Oh no, it's a 1.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go to the yes, please.
That is the best possible roll you could have gotten.
Oh my god.
The last song takes an additional 42 points of bludgeoning damage. How's she looking, Grim?
She's below half. She's hanging in there.
As you all move towards the Alcantara, you see the last song now finally in place, close enough that the two ships are parallel to each other. And you see finally the windows, the wooden windows open up on the side of the last song, pointing at the Alcantara. As cannons shoot out from the last song. A chain cannonball hits the Alcantara, knocking loose one of the main masts, effectively crippling it in the water. As you all move forward, you hear yelling, screaming, metal against metal. The Alcantara is close. And you hear the crew of the last song moving on to the deck of the ship as well. Screams and light. Oh, moving towards the group as you move 200 feet away, 190, 180 feet away. Varric, the light. Any movement now moves you into it. As the boat moves 160, 150, 140, you see it like a force field around the boat. You look at the others on the boat, you look at the others in the water, waiting for somebody to say something. They have to see this. Nobody said anything. Surely this is real. Surely this isn't just in my mind. But nobody has said anything.
I am going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself.
Okay.
Kind of as I'm doing it, let's see if it has verbal. It does. It's more of a whisper to myself, and I'm just kind of thinking out to Pelor and saying if you're with me, I need you more than ever right now.
Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Let's see. That is 17.
17. Okay. As you watch this pale yellow field, you start to glow. You're not sure if the others see it or not, but you see a sense of radiance coming from you, overtaking the pale yellow. And as you finally cross into it, you see around you only the light of Pelor. To about 2-3 feet or so. But it blocks you. It blocks whatever this pale, yellow, sickly light is. And you look over the side. And you see an eye. And you hear an echo of a voice in your head. Varric, what have you done? And you move forward as the eye disappears. Breck, you look at the now close Alcantara. You see the steps you take, the ladder that would get you to the deck. Steps you've climbed 1,000 times. You remember one of your first days on the Alcantara. Vovek pushed you off. While the ship was not moving, of course. When you came back up on deck, mad, waterlogged, he just laughed. Oh, little brother, even in the smallest moments of fear and darkness, you can always look to the Wild Mother for safe passage. She may not stop you from getting wet, but she'll always guide you back to the deck of the ship. As you get lost in this memory, you see yourself about to return to the deck of the ship, guided by the Wild Mother. And with that, I think it's time for everybody to roll initiative as you make the final approach to the Alcantara. Gonna need a minute for setup here. So if you guys can just
Please.
hold on those initiatives while I get set up,
Take
we
your time.
will
Take your time.
move forward.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh Lord.
Dude, if I lose my ship, I'm gonna cry on stream.
Breck, how close are you swinging to the ship with your fog cloud on you?
Holy shit, he's still setting up? This is going to be huge.
How close were you swimming to the ship?
Swimming to the ship? I mean, I'm trying to get to the ladder, dude.
Oh, so you're not worried? No. The boat the small boat that you guys are so the fog cloud is on you.
Yeah, I would have been trying to swim as close to the ship as possible to keep the fog cloud up on everybody.
That's what I was wondering specifically. Okay, let's see here.
But it does only last 10 minutes, and I don't know how long we've been out in the water.
Okay. And you started at the very first phase?
Yeah, after...
Man, yeah. I would say 10 minutes has passed.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to bring that up.
But it did help out quite a bit. All right. Let's see what we're looking at here. Might have to make some camera adjustments. Okay. As you all approach the Alcantara, Grim in particular, you look at the deck and start to look for last song crew members, those who might have jumped onto the ship, and you see almost none, except for the captain. She's up. You catch her here fighting somebody with a large build. You're not sure who. Looking around, you see the other figures left on the deck, looking overboard, looking to those who are approaching the ship. Now, initiatives. Get the right one here. All right. Varric.
I rolled a 6.
6. Milo?
16.
Breck.
19.
Yeah.
Alavar?
17.
Rufus?
10.
10. Got it. Ekamos, I see you got 18 in chat. Ekamos, I think you also need to add in the lay on hands points that Breck gave you. That's what it looks like on my end. If I haven't updated yet, that's on me though. Don't worry about it if so. And finally, Grim.
19.
19. Okay, got it.
It was 10 points, Josh.
Okay. So you guys might recognize a familiar mini on here. I'm going to call it out because I didn't do that in the past, and I heard about it. We got a gunslinger up there using Harry's mini. It is not Harry, it is a drow. Okay.
Oh my god, they caught Harry.
Betrayal. All right, and I think the most important thing here at this point now is this. All right. We start at the top. What is their range? 3090. Okay, so let's I can do that. This one's gonna jump down and go 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, they're going to move over here by the ladder, and they're going to hold an action. That takes us to the top of initiative. I love so much that Breck and Grim both rolled a 19 here to start off initiative. So the two of you, if you'd like to decide to take your turns, you guys can decide how you'd like to do that. You can take them kind of concurrently. We'll do it a little interesting mechanically. If you guys want to do concurrent turns or anything like that, you are welcome to do that. I will let you guys decide.
You can go first if you want.
I just don't know what to do because we're not on the ship yet. Honestly, my main priority is getting to the top and seeing that Nora's up there. I'm going straight for her. So that's all I'm focused on right now. So I got to figure out how I want to do that.
So anybody who wants to try and grab the oars and move the boat, you can move the boat that you are in at half speed using your movement.
I guess that's what we're gonna do, huh? Yeah. I guess that's really all I can do. So I'm just gonna try and get us as close as I can to the boat. Like I'm trying to get on top of there as quickly as possible. So I'll use whatever I need to use to move the boat as much as I can.
You're gonna go full movement.
I'm going to the motherfucking boat.
The motherfucking boat it is. 20, 25.
Yeah, we're using it all.
40, 45. That is how far we'll get you. Milo fell and died. Okay. Check something here. Yeah, that is going to trigger the gunslinger's action, and it is going to take its shot at the Alvor on the front.
Owie.
It is a natural one. You hear this pistol ring out, and you see this splash of the water, a miniature version of the cannonballs that have been coming out to shoot you all, and it misses. Okay, that was just a stealth action. So go. That's movement, bonus action, and action. That's all 90 feet of movement to get the boat up there.
Cool. That is my turn.
All right, Breck, what are you doing?
So since I cast Expeditious Retreat in the phase 3, do I still have that?
How long is that?
That's also 10 minutes.
That's fine then. Yeah.
All right, you want to move me 75 feet closer to the ship, and that's movement, action, and bonus action.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Gets you up to the ship.
All right, I'm just going to hang out there.
Okay. All right. Ekamos, you're up. Alvor on deck. Oh, man. I didn't even think about how we're going to do this for the turn with the mic issues. Move the boat to the ship. Okay, got it. So easy enough. We can definitely do that. If you're going action and dash, action to dash also, you can go all the way. Otherwise, 5, 10, 15 is the movement to get right there. If you're going to action, you can get all the way up right by Breck. Full movement to the ship. All right, so the 4 in the boat will say move up right here. All right. Ekamos grabs the oars of the small boat and moves them up to the ship. That takes us to Alvor next.
Shoot. Well, I guess if you ain't first, you're last, boys. I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to go poof, and then I'm going to climb the ladder, get on the boat, and try and sneakily sneak on the boat before hopefully they don't see me and I can get up there.
Okay. For the sake of that, are you using a full bonus action hide to get the stealth check in?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Since you're invisible, just roll stealth check at advantage.
Oh, that's going to be a 28.
Oh, shit. So 15 feet to get on the deck of climbing. You get up onto the deck and you look around. Nobody seems to see you. You look and you see this large imposing figure up at the top who is fighting with Nora Loom. Over here you see somebody who looks like a spellcaster here. Two familiar looking creatures that were on the beach. One here, one here. This one's holding a large green gem in its hand. And then this looks like a swashbuckler type.
Okay. How much more movement do I have?
I'd say another 15 feet.
Can I get up with that spellcaster, kind of in between the spellcaster and the other two that are up there?
Yes, you can.
And then I'm pretty much just gonna hide like right behind the spellcaster and wait till my next turn.
Sure. Yeah. Easy enough. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Is that spellcaster a hobgoblin chorus?
Oh, I said I was going to call out the minis I was using. There were other characters, and then I didn't say that was Cores. Yes, that is Cores too. That is absolutely Cores. Okay. Figure since he's dead anyways, I'm not. That's okay to reuse the minis.
Makes sense.
Milo, you are up.
And I'm still invisible, right?
You are still invisible. Yes.
Sweet.
We give you a little fancy little ring as well. Do that.
And then I'm gonna kind of need your eyes. What I'd like to do is move to the top of the map, and try and line up the Cores figurine and the mer people in like a straight line if I can.
Okay. How much movement you got?
I got 60 to spare.
50, 55.
And that's not gonna hit Alivor, is it?
Let's see. It depends on the spell and what type of thing is lining up.
The idea is I'm going to start to conjure up lightning bolt, and then I'm going to swap out the lightning for force.
Okay. I would say because Alivor said in particular that he was hiding right behind the spellcaster, you could either get, let's see, the way this is set up, you could get just the spellcaster and this one here on the deck without hitting Alivor. If you hit Alivor, you could get all four of those also.
Oh my god.
So it's 2 or 4 and Alivor.
I am going to hold that action for all 4.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as Alivor were to move out of that, I'm going to let it rip.
Oh, you know what though? Here's the thing. You don't know Alivor is there.
Oh.
I am invisible.
You don't know Alivor is there.
The first thing that comes to my mind is that's an excuse to fire off a lightning bolt.
That is an excuse to fire off a lightning bolt, sir.
You know what, man? I'm not going to do it if Alivor doesn't. That's on you, man.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You don't know. Play your character, my man.
I'm gonna fire a second level force bolt at all 4 of them. Then.
Okay, Alivor, you as well. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, never mind.
This is gonna be a lot of damage. So we have.
What's the save?
Dex.
Yeah. But...
Oh, it's Dex. I believe it's like 16 now.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Oh no.
It hit the wall and bounced back.
Oh.
And that's a 9.
Ouch.
Oh, inspiration. I'm using my inspiration.
Yes. It's a 15, by the way.
Okay.
Oh no.
It was worse.
It's worse.
The second roll was an 8.
Okay. So, the way it worked out in terms of the enemies, fail, save, fail, save.
Oh, that's tidy.
Yeah, it actually really is. All right, sir, go ahead and roll that 8d6 for me.
Owie.
It's going to be 32 force damage.
32 points of force damage. Alvor, you take 32 points of force damage.
Look at that.
Oh shit. Milo. Flavor killing that fucking spellcaster on the deck right there, though.
So like you guys see like the lightning come to life, and then it turns into a deep purple and does one of those beams that like strips the ground, and all the boards of the ship kind of cut through and shatter up a little bit. And as soon as it hits that guy, he just vaporizes.
That's awesome.
Oh.
All right. So, in a puff of smoke, Alvor, you see, or not a puff of smoke, but just vaporizing, you see Gore hit the deck and just splatter.
Oh.
How did this
Damn.
go?
I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah, you got me all right. Ouch. This shit hurted.
All right, give me just a second here. Make sure I get all of these correctly assigned, because that was a lot of damage. Okay, so we had the dead one, that one, which saved. Oh, and that one got a full head, so that makes another. Dang! That's some big moves there, man. And that one took half. Okay. So this guy is gone. Alvor, I believe you're still invisible, though. It's only if you make an attack or spell.
Yes, I believe.
All right, Milo.
I am now visible as well, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Milo, anything else for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else. I think that's it.
You did a lot. So you did a lot. The pirate deck wizard would be next if it were alive.
Hey, Josh, can you send me the total damage that did like over WhatsApp?
Yes, I
Or
can
everybody's.
tell you off. Yeah, I'll give it to you right now.
Oh.
Okay, so next, the one who is fighting against Captain Loom is going to take their turn. And you see them take a large rapier that seems to be barnacly encrusted around the guard. They take it and swing it at the captain. Okay. Ooh, nice. One of those hit.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Full press, man.
Oh no.
So she is going to take that as well on that 4 points of piercing damage. And 9 points of psychic damage. As you all hear a scream, Grim, you recognize the voice. It's a odd thing for you to hear the scream of Captain Loom, but you hear it now on the deck of the ship. And I would say at that point, hearing the scream, Breck, you look down, and as you're down at the bottom of the steps here, you see a familiar face. Grundox, currently fighting Captain Norloom.
Mic check.
All right.
Hey.
Hey, there we
I'm
go.
back, boys. Let's go.
Hey.
Zombies back.
Rah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so next. Yeah. All right, one on the top of the deck here. They're gonna go next. And you see this green gem in their hand. I would say, actually, really, Alivor, you're kind of looking over there because you were looking at the gore.
Mhm.
Milo, too, you as well because you were attacking. The two of you see this green gem light up in its hand. And you hear it speaking in odd language. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
Ooh,
No.
I don't think so. No.
Then you hear
Oh, I speak Abyssal. Let's go.
you hear, "Come forth, great beast, and protect the boons of your master."
Oh, don't like that.
You can't.
Kraken.
As you see
That don't look
a
good.
giant tentacle rise from the water as the water starts to churn at the front of the Alcantara.
That's not good.
Not like this.
Not like
That is going to be its action. Rufus is up.
Oh, buddy. So, can I just get a what can I see like layout wise? Anything special going on? Just like can I do some kind of perception check for like kinks in the armor for the ship?
I would say you could, but it will be your action.
That's fine.
Yeah, sure. I would say roll with advantage as an eagle.
Right. Oh, that's not bad. All right, that's gonna be 22.
22. Okay. So with a 22, I think the biggest thing you can see is the gem lighting up as the creature just spoke right before you. That is something that really catches your attention. In terms of like weaknesses for the ship, you don't see any like physical weak points or anything like that. You do see that the green pale looking one behind the gunslinger is looking pretty rough. Let's see here. You can see in the water with a 22, you can see in the water that there is a fin next to Breck about 15 feet that nobody has really picked up on yet. And I would say you can tell that the fin does seem to be correlated to the movements of that one.
Okay. I'm going to drop the eagle and go into the hybrid form. And I'm going to yell to Breck and the rest of the party that there's that fin creature behind them, and that the guy on the boat is probably controlling it. And then I'm going to use 45 feet of movement to get closer to the boat.
Got it. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, got it. And since I got these and can mark them, I'm going to do that. Milo, how high up in the air are you? Muted if you're talking. How about Rufus? How high up are you?
I was going for like 50-ish feet.
50K. Got it. And Milo?
Yeah, probably about the same.
Same. I'm gonna mark
Like something like 30 feet above the deck of the boat, the highest part of the deck of the boat.
So, got it. So I can mark those now. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. All right. So Rufus is done. Where are we back to? Okay. So we have the tentacle next. Yeah, it's gonna go after the one closest to it. I think with the boat being here, it's gonna reach out to the one at the back and try and grab Ekamos.
Man can't catch and break this session.
It's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Really low roll overall. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. You are grappled and restrained and being held by the tentacle as
Sweet.
it lifts you up.
Is he not quite within 10 feet of me?
He is not quite within 10 feet.
Damn it. All right.
Nice try, Greg. Thank you.
And I'm gonna shit. Quite a flat map. So I'm just gonna put you by the bottom of the tentacle to mark that. All right, Varric, you're up next. You're sitting in the boat and you see a giant tentacle come up out of the water, snatch up Ekamos, and pull him up into the air. You know, actually, technically, rules-wise, you would still be in the back of the boat. You'd just be grappled and restrained.
Oh boy. Am I able to try to pull him out of the grasp?
I would say it would take your action to do so, but you can. It's going to be a DC 16 to pull him out.
And I'm guessing that's athletics?
Yes, sir.
That is a 26.
All right, you pull Ekamos free from the grasp of this tentacle.
Right.
For a brief second, as you pull him free of it.
And
You
then...
could swear you see the face of Varel.
Fantastic. I'm going to bonus action. Yeah. I'm going to Misty Step.
Oh shit.
Actually, how far is that person that called it?
From you currently, I actually need to get out the marker for this one. Because I think you're within 30. Yeah, you're within 30.
Just by looking, is the tentacle able to also reach up there?
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh,
I would say, just to tell you, it looks like the tentacle has about a 35-foot reach to it.
All right. Lovely. Yeah, I'm going to Misty Step.
Yeah.
And I'm going to land on top of the person.
Oh shit, nice. Hell yeah.
Hopefully landing on them and doing something.
How much higher above? I would say, okay, so here's what I'll say. Based on the fact that you were just about 30 feet from them, I will say the max you could be is 10 feet above them. So,
Okay.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics. At 10 feet, it's just a straight 12.
Okay. If I have 2 attacks per action, would one of those, or would the whole thing be taken by freeing him, or
Yes.
would I still be able? Okay.
Yeah, an action is your 2 attacks.
Okay.
It wasn't replacing an attack.
So DC 12, and I can do athletics.
Yes, sir.
18.
Yeah, easy enough. That one is going to take 2 points of bludgeoning. They take your d6 instead of you.
I'm picturing some real like Gotham Knight shit right now.
Hell yeah. He's got about that much armor and a cape. Or cloak, I should say. That's the proper term. And then let's see here. Go ahead and roll percentile dice for me. Roll on a percentile dice. Let's call it percentile dice again. You want above 50.
76.
76. They drop the gem to the ground and it loses its glow, although this tentacle that is here still remains.
Can I use a free action to grab it?
You can use a free action to pick it up, yes. And as you pick it up, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving.
Oh no.
It's like the perfect person to pick that up.
Yeah,
right?
Oh my god.
I'd rather have it than him.
I will say this
Yes, for
particular saving throw, you do get to roll at advantage.
Okay. Is this because of protection?
Nope.
Oh god.
Gulp.
Wow. So I rolled double 19s,
Okay.
and that's a 25 total.
Okay. So you do take 4 points of psychic damage, but you are able to hold on to the gem.
Okay.
But you hear a booming voice through your head. Serve. Reward. Return. And there is a urgency to it before that you have not heard. And finally you hear power. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, and then in the main part of the deck, those are 2 enemies, and then the next one's Alivor, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then how much of a drop is it from where I'm standing?
To the water or to
No,
the
no,
other?
oh no, not to water, no.
Yeah, just, just 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'll drop down. But I still have my movement, correct?
Shit, yeah, you do. Fuck. That's a productive turn.
And then I'm gonna move right up behind the gunslinger.
Okay, got it. Give me a quick athletics for the 10-foot drop, just a DC 12.
Okay. That's 14.
Yeah, no problem.
And I think that ends my turn.
That's quite a productive turn. Quite a productive turn. Okay, well, this one's next. They're gonna move up here. And they're gonna take a couple rapier attacks. All right, Varric. God, that's terrible. 7 to hit on the first one,
Does not.
I assume. And then that is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Man, this dice you guys got me is rolling terribly. I feel like you guys have cursed it on purpose.
We love to see it. We love to see it playing in order.
You bought the loaded one.
Okay, got it. So nothing from that one. However, this one could go next. Let's see. And Alivor is still invisible. Yeah. All right. So this one is going to move over to the side of the ship. And it is going to yell out in Abyssal that Ekamos is the one who can speak Abyssal?
Yes.
Yeah, Ekamos hears it yell, attack anyone you can. These waters must be filled with blood. And at the end of its turn, a a large shark moves up to Breck.
Oh, that's
And jumps out of Breck.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I hate the ocean so much.
All right, Breck. Low roll does a 16 hit.
Nah.
No, 16 doesn't hit.
Okay. Do you have all your hit points?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Then that is the only attack it gets.
Oh.
Or rather, that attack is done that way. Right. That is their
Shark.
action to
Got
command
it.
that.
Blood in the water.
Blood in the water.
All right. So we are up at the top of initiative. Now that they're closer here, so the last song has decided to press, so they are still in contention there. The small boat is too close, but I need Milo and Rufus to both roll a D100 at advantage. Or sorry, no. Straight roll. It would have been a disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll instead of disadvantage.
They're still gonna shoot. What the fuck?
Am I not above the boat though?
So this is they're kind of trying to maneuver, and with the way things are moving around here,
Oh fuck! All right.
yeah, it's not
Well.
just the small cannons that are coming out the side.
I got a 12
On a D100?
Somehow,
on a D100.
Okay.
somehow I keep getting 82s. It's
Okay.
very weird.
Okay. So, Milo, because you're up, you said 50 feet above back there, this is going to be one of the smaller mounted cannons on the back. So it's not going to be quite as much, and then it's half of the dice because the last song has full pressed.
Thank you, last song.
You're welcome.
Dude, they're going hard, man. Full send.
For the boys. Ferda. A little bit of Ferda.
You think common sense would kick in and you start shooting at the giant tentacle coming out of the water?
Yeah.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, Milo, as a large baseball-sized cannonball hits you in the shoulder, and you're able to turn so it doesn't take your shoulder off, but it deals enough damage that it leaves a big mark.
Roll with the punches and end up doing like a back somersault midair.
All right, that now is the gunslinger's turn. Yeah, it is going to look over at the boat. Breck's being attacked by the shark, so he's going to shoot at Grim.
Hell yeah.
Grim.
Love it.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You take 7 points of piercing damage
Uh-huh.
and 12 points of poison damage.
Woo!
And it is going to bonus action swap weapons to its short sword and turn towards Varric.
That doesn't seem like a smart choice.
Man, they don't know who Varric is yet. Breck, you are up next. Oh, actually, and we have Breck and Grim. You guys have that simultaneous turn, however you guys want to do it.
You can go first again.
Okay. So I am going to, hearing Nora up at the top, I'm going to try and, even if I have to climb a little more towards the left side of the ship, like where she is, I have second story work, so climbing costs no extra movement.
Ooh,
So
nice.
whatever the quickest route to the very top of the ship where she is, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to climb as quickly as I can all the way up.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So give me just generally a dexterity check. And if you're able to make that, I think you have the movement to get pretty much there with what's available to you.
And this is just a check, right?
Just a general dexterity check, yeah.
20 total.
Oh shit! Okay. So seeing everything happening without even going to the kind of the step ladder, the steps that are on the side of the boat where Breck is, Grim just in a rush jumps up to the side of the ship, going the 15 feet to get up here, and then is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and hop up. You have to get to the side here. But you are now standing side by side with Captain Norloom against Grundox.
That's badass.
Perfect. So we're in attacking range, right? Like they're right next to each other?
You are. It would take a bonus action dash to get up there, but you are within attacking range.
I'm doing it. Sure.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Perfect. So we're going to take out the daggers. We use a dark tooth dagger. I'm going to frick this fool up right in his throat neck.
Throat neck.
Coming at him. That is a 26 to
Oh,
hit.
that definitely hits.
Perfect. She's 5 feet in front of him, right? So sneak attack is added to this one.
Oh, yes. The Captain Nora is an ally.
Let's get it, baby. Okay. Oh, you love to see it, dude. You love it. So 9 points of piercing damage with the dagger plus sneak attack. And then 16 points sneak attack.
Nice.
And then because I have another dagger, just a regular dagger, so it'll just be a secondary strike. It's
Okay.
So second attack, 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then this one's going to be a little baby slash. 6 points of piercing damage for that one.
Nice. Okay, got it. The first one you hear. The second one just kind of stabs in. A little less pain, exclaimed though.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can use cunning action right now.
Right, yeah.
Because I already used everything. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Breck, what are you doing?
Is there anybody still in the boat? Looks like Ekamos is, huh?
Ekamos is still in the boat, yeah.
Well, then I'm going to use my Ring of Animal Influence on the shark and cast Fear.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what's the save on that?
Wisdom 13.
That is going to be a 10.
All right. So it is feared.
Okay, so it's frightened?
Yes, and so
Frightened
that works in a 30-foot cone. Does that also affect the Kraken?
I would say they're on opposite sides.
Okay.
At least the tentacle that you see currently. It is not lined up in a 30-foot cone. Yeah.
Is that foreshadowing? Or?
Yeah, just a little bit.
And then, well, I'm going to climb up now that the shark is not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, he's frightened of you.
I just like to think that Breck's doing this as casually as Flynn is talking.
Can I do it?
And how much movement was that to get up there?
15 to get up.
You want to wheel me around him then to get next to Varric? Oh, that works
Okay.
too.
Well, there's an enemy there, so basically what you'd have to do is you can go 15 feet to get here. You'd have to jump behind them. You can't actually push them away.
Okay.
Or you could try and get up here as well.
Yeah, I'll just jump behind them then.
Got it. Because you are a little higher, you can do that.
And then I'm going to hang out here.
Okay. Got it. Ekamos, down in the boat. What are you doing?
You hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up the side of the ship and see if I can find space.
Okay. Are you climbing up the side of the ship where Grim was? Or are you going
no,
up to the steps?
Same path as what Breck took.
Okay. Now let me check something here real quick.
Oh, oh no. Oh my god.
You chose poorly.
Okay, so that's good there. Let's see. Okay. So, there is still a shark there.
Is it frightened though, or no?
It is. But
Well,
there is
no.
still a shark there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Is the where I'm at?
So you could climb
think-
up where you're at, but it's half movement.
I think the shark had to use its movement to dash away from me, correct?
I think on its turn.
On its turn, okay.
Yeah, on its turn. The way I'm reading it is that on its turn, it has to move away from you. While in line of sight with you, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
I don't smell like blood, so I don't know if that'll. Nah, I'm not looking too good anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, I guess, climb up the cargo netting. I guess. If that's
Okay,
what
yeah,
that is.
it'll take all of your movement, but you can climb up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you'll be
that's
kind
fine.
of like on the ledge, essentially next to Barrick.
And then I'm going to use the mask to be eliminated.
Okay.
And heal myself with the Cure Wounds ability.
That will pop both charges.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
And please, big bucks. Oh, perfect. Let's go. That's 12. And then, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alivor, you're up next.
So, wow, I had a plan, but then everyone showed up, and now I'm just like, well, what do I do now? What does like the enemies? Did you say like what they all looked like?
Yeah, pretty much. There's this real fishy looking guy up here who doesn't have that gem anymore. So let me remove that gem. This is just a swashbuckling looking type. It's a gunslinger looking. That's another fishy looking person. There's you. There is Grundox, and there is a shark, and there is a giant tentacle.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, I was gonna go help the captain, but her son's there, so they've got that covered. I was gonna attack the guys down here at the bottom, but they're taken care of with chunky boys down there. So I'm going to fuck it. I'm scared. That's a big ass tentacle. I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at that thing.
Sure. Yeah, you
Or
can do that.
at least.
Oh, that'll get rid of your invisibility.
Yep. This is
But you can roll with advantage because you're invisible.
sweet. That's going to be a 22.
Oh yeah, that hits a tentacle.
Okay, so crossbow bolt goes out. 1 second. So we're gonna do that, and then we are 100% gonna be putting some psychic blades onto this as well.
For sure.
So where's my thing? Okay, there's that, and then these. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, low rolls. All right, so initially it's gonna take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then on top of that, it is going to take 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah, totally.
Hey, don't you get like a D6 for sneak attack? Too?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was that? Okay, I didn't know that was.
Because you're invisible, you gotta roll with advantage.
Well, that's 2 for sneak attack.
Hey, two's two.
Yeah,
Two's two. Yeah, your crossbow goes and hits on one of the kind of large suction cups.
So, did it like do anything?
It twitched in fear, or in fear. It twitched in pain.
Okay. All right. Well, I was just confused and terrified. And okay. Put me like my character to the right a little bit in that corner right over there. not towards the top, but like towards the
Over here.
Nope, down.
Down this way.
The other side. Yes, that corner. That's the one, and that's where I want to be.
Okay,
and that'll end my turn.
Got it. Milo.
All right. I think I'd like to move on that echelon where Alivor's sitting.
Okay.
Center stage on that and about 50 feet up.
Center stage on that and 50 feet up total or 50 feet above the deck of the ship?
Of the deck of the ship.
Oh, okay.
And I should be centered enough. Do I know if those cannons wheel around to shoot?
They do not.
Okay,
no, they
cool.
are. So basically, I'll just tell you guys the mechanics of it. Being off of the ship puts you at risk of being hit by the cannons. If you're in front or in back, the damage is halved because it's one of the small mounted cannons instead of a full barrel.
Dope. That is what I was hoping. And then I would like to... Where are you? I'm going to... if I can find it. Oh, shit. Okay, so before I fly up there, I would like to fly past Varric.
Okay.
And kind of see my ring would light up, and then I'd cast haste on him. And then I would like to fly up to that spot.
Is haste touch? Oh, you have bonus action dash.
It's a 30. Yeah, it's a 30 foot.
You have bonus action dash. You're fine.
30 foot range for haste.
All right. There's a hasted Varric on deck.
Oh lord. Oh god.
And then I'm going to roll right back up to where you put me.
Okay, got it. Easy enough.
I believe that's it.
Okay. All right. Grundox is next. I need Grim, and I'm going to roll for Nora a wisdom saving throw at the start of its turn.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, brother. Okay. That is a 17 total.
Okay, so that's both success for both of you. Both of you here. You cannot succeed. You will die. You are afraid. As you take 6 points of psychic damage.
The whole time.
All right. And it is going to use its Howling Void. I think it's just going to be the two of you. Milo's too high.
I'm going to assume that's a magic effect, not a spell.
This is a magical effect, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna hit the two of you. All right. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw as around you on the ground, an extraplanar rift starts to appear, and around you screams fill a 20-foot cube as you hear screams of anguish and pain and terror and doubt. Another wisdom saving throw for you.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, very nice. Okay, Nora is going to fail with a 12.
Oh, Nora, come on, buck up.
So she's going to take 12 points of psychic damage, and she is frightened. And you're going to take 6 points of psychic damage, and you are not frightened.
Okay.
And that is going to be all Grundox does here for now. Have the one up at the top next. Yeah. Okay, I have this one here at the top next. Man, it does really want that gem back. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to do. It's going to pull a harpoon off of its belt with a rope and try and hit Barrick. I don't think that's going to be it. That's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Rufus, you're up next. You know what? They are actually going to move, though.
All right. With my movement speed, can I? I was trying to do the mat or see the squares. It looked like I could get just above the ship, like just above the edge.
30 gets you above this little boat. I would say 35 gets you to be like above Ekamos.
Okay. Then I'll just get right behind the black cloaked figure.
Okay.
And land behind him.
Oh, you're gonna land on the ship.
Yep.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna make some talent attacks.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attacks.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Hits.
That's gonna be 10 points of piercing.
Okay.
Or sorry, slashing. And then 13 to hit.
That one misses, unfortunately.
Dang. With that first hit, can I? Actually, I'm just gonna do flurry of blows.
Okay, sure.
Let's see again. Oh, 19 plus 7.
Oh yeah.
6 points.
6. It was at real low health. Flavor that fatality for me on that one.
Well, as I fly down behind it, I'm just gonna start clawing at its back and take it down onto the ground and just keep on going at it, clawing it into ribbons. And then,
by the time you're done, your talons are scraping up the wood beneath it.
is there another one that's within melee range of me?
You'd have to move like another 5 feet or so, but you could get to the one that just jumped down.
I think I have 5. Do I still have 5 feet?
Yeah, I think you still have 5 feet. What's your total? 45, right?
Yeah, 45.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
And I'll use that second. Can I use that second flurry of blows on it?
Second flurry of blows. Yeah.
Sweet. 19.
19 hits.
Sweet. 10 points of slashing.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. It's like across its abdomen, and you see like a kind of bluish green blood come out as it kind of looks up and hisses at you.
Gross. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Tentacles up next. Oh boy. Ekamos, you are still the closest one, and you are on the railing, man. Like, it's just a tentacle. Like, it's gonna go for the closest thing. That is the property I had for it at the beginning.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
He is not.
Damn it.
Fucker.
He is not.
He's like, I'm used to it. Just giving off like Eeyore vibes.
Yeah, all right.
So it's
gonna be me.
Sorry, buddy. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, silvery barbs. Can I do that? For sure. I don't think it's fucking worth it, but
silvery barbs. Okay, I will say the one that is next to the gunslinger. If it sees you trying to cast silvery barbs, counterspell.
You know what? I'm still gonna go ahead and cast that for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Boom, boom. So your reaction's gone. Its reaction's gone. So those 2 reactions have both been burned.
Can I counterspell his counterspell?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Let's go.
You fucking can. So on the deck of this ship, magic flying through. As the tentacle goes to hit, Milo shoots a silvery barb at it. The creature from underneath goes to try and snuff out with a green bolt. But before the green bolt can hit up at the silvery barb, another one, Ekamos coming with the purple energy, just hits it out of the way. Man,
Layers on layers.
layers on layers.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead and hand that advantage to Ekimos.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, and on the reroll, it is a 14 to hit.
Yeah, it still hits.
Still hits. Oh shit, man.
All that for
Right.
nothing.
Man, you're not wearing anything? You gotta get you some armor, buddy.
I literally have like just leather stuff.
Oh man,
it's not good. Even with my cloak, I only have a 12.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Well. That's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
My boy.
And you are grappled and
God
restrained
damn it.
where you're at.
Fucking damn it.
So your speed is 0.
Okay.
Let's see here. And then for restrained, you attack rolls against you have advantage. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws currently. So that's all the steps you do.
Okay. Sweet.
Just another Thursday.
Just another Thursday. Varric's up. Muted.
Yeah. Damn it, Brooks, you're making this difficult.
I think if we can wait that long, I got Brooks, but
Okay.
I'll tell you guys, that was a 2d8 plus 4 attack. That could have taken him down. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Ooh.
those dice are really helping us out.
Yeah, one of them was that fucking.
We see you, MVP.
Okay, so there's one in front of me, correct?
There is the gunslinger in front of you. The one who was commanding the shark is next to them as well. And then behind you on the deck next to Rufus is the one who had the gem originally.
Okay.
Now that you're here, now that you feel this gem, you hear this rumbling voice in your head say, "Summon." If you use your action and you choose to, while holding this gem, you can summon a tentacle of your own. But it's your choice. You do feel that doing so comes with a cost.
Summoning one comes with a cost, or using the stone in general?
Using the stone in general.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
What I am going to do is... How's the gunslinger looking?
Pretty good. Not too hurt.
Okay. I'm going to use Hold Person on him.
Oh shit! What's the save?
15 wisdom.
Let's see what they got.
I've been waiting for this for a while.
So have I.
And it's, you said hold person specifically?
Yes.
Okay, got it. I don't think that counts as being charmed. So that is going to be it was an 8 on the dice, so I don't think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's a 12 total.
Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. Loving that. So yeah, they're paralyzed.
Okay.
I am within 5 feet, so that should be an auto crit.
Yeah, it is.
I just have to make sure I hit him. So I will use my second action to make 2 attacks with the glaive.
Okay.
First one is going to be 23.
Hit.
And the second one, 16.
That misses, actually.
Damn. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. So roll it once and then double it, or roll twice. I forget which we use.
Your call. I often let the choice happen how you guys want to do it.
Okay. So that's gonna be 12 with the glaive, and then let's see. I'm going to use a first level smite.
Okay.
Where are my d8s? There we go. The smite is 21 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use my... Should be my last cold hand. Since we had that one fight.
And what was the first group of damage? Just
12. It was 12, yeah. 12 and then 21.
So we're at 33 total.
And then 19 on the cold hand.
Damn.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. And then he has to make a...
Just a cool 48 damage, no problem.
Beric doing Beric things.
Let me see what that save was again, sorry.
I think con, if I remember correctly?
I think so. Yeah.
Con,
13.
It's at 21.
Okay, yeah. Although I still have a bonus action.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, sir.
I got 52, dog.
Oh, 52? Oh, yeah. Okay, then, yeah. I had been entering it individually. For the sake of that, I was just doing the math in my head. But I usually do the damage as you guys give it to me. So I didn't input 48. I input 33 then 19.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I was just for reporting sake.
Yeah, just wanted to make
just
sure.
for bragging rights on single hit damage.
And then the bonus action attack misses.
Okay, got it.
This guy got lucky.
he got lucky. All right, so this one here is going to go next. The shark is frightened, so it has to move all the way. It's fucking speed. So the shark's out of the game. Oh, the shark's basically out of the ball game here. It's going to be 100 feet, so it's off the map. But the real question is, what's this motherfucker going to do? Yeah, I think it's going to pull out a falchion sword off of its belt, and you see kind of that same barnacle encrusted nature here of this weapon. And let's see, it's going to turn around. It really, I can it doesn't. Yeah, I can do that. Seeing the gunslinger take the hit, it's going to move there. It's going to be within 5 feet of Breck still. But it's going to take its attack at 2 attacks at Varric with Sword of Fathoms. First one's a natural 20.
I was hoping to offer protection on one of those if I'm still within 5 feet of Eric.
You are still within 5 feet. I specifically said they are still within 5 feet of Breck. So fuck them. It is a 21 to hit still, though.
I'll just shield it.
Shield, all right. No hit on that one. So, second attack. If shield of protection's a reaction, right?
It is.
Okay. So there's like no fucking reactions on the deck of the ship right now. All right. So the second hit is, I don't think gonna hit either. That's a 10 to hit.
It does not hit.
All right. So that takes us here to a couple things. First thing is we're at the bottom of initiative. Noraloom is frightened and has to move away from the target. So she's going to do so, and then they're going to take the opportunity attack against her.
Force movement, though,
Force
right?
movement, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's right. You guys are right.
Only because we've
Man,
tried it.
man,
like,
you guys, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
you guys were
I was gonna
fucking
say.
quick on the draw for that one.
Yeah, you're taking away so many of my ones.
All right, she will move her distance under Milo, though. And we'll set her here for now.
Honestly, it's probably best she gets the fuck out of there.
She's looking real hurt. She's real fucked up. Okay. So, top of the round, there are no cannons. And we are at about 2 hours and 26 minutes. So, I think this is a good time to take a break because we've still got some shit to do here in this combat. It's going to go for a little bit longer. So, we've got 3:34 Pacific. Let's call it 3:49. Let's take a break here, whatever 49 is in your time zone. Take a little break, get some water, breathe a little bit, and we will come back to the Alcantara to finish up. right. I think it looks like, based on who's unmuted and brought on the cam, we have. Do we have Ekamos and Alivor? I see Alivor too. We got Ekamos here.
I think he said something in the chat.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He's AFK for a second.
Oh, is he? Okay, got it. Well, his turn is a couple down, so he'll be next. All right. So we're back to the top of initiative. Nobody is off the boat, so there's no cannon attacks or rather cannon dodges to make. But we're gonna start here with the gunslinger. I'm trying out this new camera angle here. I might have to change it a little if I can't get to the board well enough, but we are gonna see how it goes. I might actually adjust. Actually, you know what? I think I know. Just a second here. Okay, there we go. All right, so the gunslinger is going to go next. They are closest to Varric, and Varric is wrecking people.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah, that's right. Hold.
Yeah, the only thing he can do is make a save at the end of his turn.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the reminder.
He said, "Yeah, no."
Like, no. He is not doing that. All right. So let's see. It was wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay. Plus 3. That's a 14.
He needed a 15.
Son of a bitch. All right. So that takes us to Breck and Grim.
You want to keep going first?
No, please, by all means, it's you. It's all you. Go for it. Let's see what you got.
I'm going to use a second level Misty Step and go ahead and squeeze myself right next to Grim.
Got it. So now Grim and Breck are at the top of the boat, facing down Grimnox.
And then I'm going to use my free action to speak to him.
Ooh, what do you say?
Fancy meeting you here on my brother's ship there, Grundox. And then I'm going to hit him with a mace.
Hell yeah.
Bonk.
He has a look of fear on his face as you step forward.
26 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
As he should.
And then I'm going to add a first level smite to this. So that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 14 points of radiant damage.
Shit, nice. He looks back to you after taking the hit, which is a solid hit against him. Says, your brother was weak, and you are too.
Well, I'm going to just clack him again with the mace.
Hell yeah.
That one's a 19 to hit.
That one will also hit still.
All right. And I'm going to add another first level smite to that one.
Shit, hell yeah.
And that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 13 points of radiant damage.
Nice. You come back for boom, and then onto the other side. Boom! Just kind of the uppercut against his face. You see blood spit out as he recoils from the attack.
And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Grim, what about you?
Well, I'm gonna follow right up as soon as he's done. I'm gonna just do my 2 attacks at him. So
Okay.
with the dagger, I'm gonna the 19 to hit.
19 will hit, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so this one is and because so I get sneak attack here because thankfully Breck is right next to me.
An ally within 5 feet.
Yes, we got 9 points of piercing damage for the dagger, and then 9, 10, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage for the sneak attack.
Nice. So 26 total so far.
And then the second attack, the offhand. 21 to hit.
21 will hit, yeah.
Perfect. And this is perfect. 8 points of piercing damage for that one.
Nice. You go up and stab him on the side as he's distracted with Breck's attacks, and you see now some wounds on him. He was looking pretty hurt.
And that is my turn because I can't really do anything else. So,
got it.
Yep, it's my turn.
Okay. Ekamos, you are grappled and restrained by a tentacle, if I recall. Oh, he was going to be AFK. Ekamos, we got you back?
Oh, he said he was going to spend his turn trying to break free.
Okay, got it. Somebody just want to roll. I'll bring up his character sheet real quick. If somebody wants to roll to break free for him, just a D20 roll.
I'll roll for
I was going to say, I feel like that's got to be Rufus, right?
Yeah,
It's a DC 16. I'll bring up his stats.
Eek. Well, I don't think he's gonna make it, boss.
Oh, okay.
It's a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Shit, so he can't escape. Yeah, that would be about it. He would. No, it's going to be an action to try and escape. Okay, Ekamos is stuck, unfortunately. All right, Alivor takes us to you. Milo on deck.
Once again, my plan was ruined on who I was going to attack. So I'm just going to fucking jump off and attack that blue-looking guy.
Yeah, sure.
Come down on him with double daggers.
Dude, we also love a party, dude. Don't be afraid. If you want to jump
Oh
on it,
no,
go ahead.
no! Like I said, I can't deny Breck his revenge. Come on now. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much jump off and try and land and stab or whatever that thing is with 2 of my +1 daggers using my 2-weapon fighting.
Go for it.
All right, so first one is going to be that's going to be a quick maths 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Are they weak?
I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
Okay.
You did not escape, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
All right, so
They don't. I guess the way to say that is they don't look super hurt, but they also don't look very strong in general.
Okay, well, we're gonna. All right, and the second one is going to be 19.
Okay, got it.
All right, so gonna stab. So and 100%. Is he within 5 feet of Varric there?
Yes.
Beautiful. So sneak attack, and we're definitely putting psychic blades on this as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2d4s. Okay. All right. So he's initially going to take. Math. 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then for the sneak attack, he's going to take 6 points.
Okay.
And then for psychic blades, he's going to take 13 points of psychic damage.
Flavor that fatality, man.
Yeah.
That one's dead as
yeah.
fuck.
I just fucking leap off the banister, just and then plunge both daggers, just like he hears me yell as I scream, and then I just plunge one into like both of his like shoulders and just land on him, push him down to the ground, kill him.
Okay, got it.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Pirates. Hard, matey. That's what I'm gonna hit him with as he dies. Yeah, I think that's all I have, and that's gonna be it for me.
Got it. Okay, then after Alivor's Milo.
Milo's going to kind of reach out his hand towards Ekamos, and I got you, buddy. Snap his fingers and bring him back to this corner right behind where Breck and Grimmar with Vortex Warp.
Vortex Warp it is. Ekamos, for the X amount of time today, your perspective just shifts somewhere else.
It's being manhandled.
You are no longer grappled and restrained, however.
Would there be a way to hide? Like, I don't know, this is very weird, but maybe like kind of find out where everybody's looking and kind of drift back that direction or away from that direction?
What?
No, never mind. I'm trying to figure out why I don't want to waste my bonus action, but I guess I'm not going to do it. I want to hide in midair. That's what I would like to do.
I see. You cannot hide in midair. There are some limits. Being in literal midair is one.
Just casually Homer Simpson off to the left. No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, got it. Okay, it is now Grundox's turn.
You say that blue one's dead, right?
Oh yeah, let me remove that. They killed you on the way out.
And I am unconscious.
All right. Looking down at the bottom deck, seeing Grim and Breck in front of him being hurt. And his eyes turn a pale yellow, slits in them, no longer looking human. And he begins to cast a spell.
I'm going to counterspell it.
Okay. You are 50 feet up off the deck, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Range of counterspell is?
60 feet.
Okay. So, if you are 50 feet up right there, that is 5 feet up. So you'd be 45 feet above where they are at.
He really wants this spell to go off.
Hey, man, you guys said you're a certain distance away. I'm trying to be clarifying as much as possible, and I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You need to be at the third one, but you're at the fifth one. So unfortunately, sir, I think you're out of range.
Word.
Okay.
Would I be able to counterspell?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Let's go! Motherfuck. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a 5th level spell, so you are going to have to roll for it.
Okay.
So, what that will be is going to be... Bring it up for specifics here, because this is going to be a big deal. So, you need to make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC is going to be 15.
Okay. So I got to roll just
It's a
basic
D20
Arcana.
and add your charisma modifier.
Charisma. Ooh, that's my best one.
That's why they let you use it.
Don't mind if I do.
Watch it be a shit roll. Here we go. Hold on. Where's it good?
No whammies, no whammies.
And you got daddy inspiration too, just right?
Some
I do.
Father's Day inspiration.
Yeah.
Let's go, Zaddy.
And because Alivor just killed the one beneath, they can't counterspell your counterspell.
You said 15 was the DC?
15 is the DC.
I'm going to burn my inspiration. 'Cause that was
Okay.
Oh. Hey, that looks a lot better. 23.
23.
You just saved the lives of some of your party members.
Oh,
It ain't much, but it's honest.
The last 2 turns worked out perfectly to set up that stop. And if Ekamos wasn't right there, and Alivor hadn't killed that other person, that would have gone off.
oh wow.
And that would have been, all the people who were low would have been fucked. All right, that is their turn. It will do its Whispering Aura ability. This was the beginning of its turn, but Breck and Grim, go ahead and make Wisdom saving throws for me real quick. This is unrelated to the spell I just did.
You get my Aura of Protection, Grim, so add 2 to that as well.
Oh, thank you. 19 total for Grim.
Okay.
24 for Breck.
Okay, got it. So if that's the case, then you guys are good on that. Okay, that's gonna be it for its turn. You guys fucking stopped his big thing. So next, the one who is still on deck here. Yeah, they're fucking worried. So they're going to go 5, 10.
I'm gonna use my reaction to make an attack.
Polearm,
Yes, sir.
go for it.
That is a 23 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that is 11 points of damage.
Okay, nice. All right, so they are going to reach out and try and just grab the gem that you have. Not necessarily take it from you, just touch it. So they're going to roll a sleight of hand against your upper class here. Which is not their strong suit overall. 17?
No, sir.
Okay. They reach out, trying to grab the gem in a like frightful, trying to just rush and do whatever they can. You see fear on their face, trying to grab back at the gem and cling back any kind of hope to getting out of the situation. They fail. They're looking super hurt. So they went 10 feet so far. They are going to run to the side of the boat and try and jump off.
Opportunity.
Yes, sir.
So Bear just slaps his hand. No.
Ooh, 18 plus 7.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna slash him for 9 points of damage.
As he's
In the back.
falling off the boat, flame that fatality.
As he's falling off the boat, I swipe back with my talons and just rip him right in the neck as he's falling down.
Yeah, and just you hear splash at the water.
That damn
All
Thor.
right, that takes us to Rufus's turn.
Man, that's how you get
perfect.
sharks.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So, shifting into or between forms, does that require any kind of action, bonus action?
Let's see.
Because I know it doesn't say that in the feat.
If it doesn't say on there, I'll say it really should be an action. For the sake of this, no. For today,
Okay.
no. But let me. I'll adjust if needed in the meantime.
Okay.
So,
Weird.
so I know for the shifter race, it's a bonus, I think.
It isn't the shifter race. It is a feat that I kind of adjusted.
Okay.
But for this, for now, yeah, you can use it right now if you want.
Okay. So I'm gonna go giant eagle,
Okay.
and I am going to try and grab the gunslinger
Okay.
and fly
Nice.
him off of the boat.
Yeah, that's going to be like a grapple check, basically. Roll in athletics, and it'll be against their acrobatics.
All right. It's gonna
Oh wait,
be.
no, they're fucking paralyzed.
I was gonna say,
Oh yeah, they are
They're
paralyzed.
fucking paralyzed. You grab them off the boat.
And I am going to fly him just off the boat and drop him. I'm gonna drop him 30 feet away. That way I can make it back to the boat.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. So you just drop him. He will take some bludgeoning damage from that.
Actually, you know what?
You start going straight up.
I will fly him straight up. 80.
Sure.
Actually, 160 feet. Fuck it.
I would say take an action to grab him, but if you're
Okay.
if you're gonna
Then
burn
yeah,
a
just
key
80
point,
feet.
you can go all the way up.
Well, you already told me that I can't use my monk abilities, so
Oh, I
I'll
did
just
say that.
do
Yeah,
my
I did say
80
that.
feet.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay.
It's still a pretty substantial
Yeah.
amount.
So it'll take you 10 feet to get there. You can take. You're already 15 feet up. You take him 70 feet up, and drop him. That's gonna be 8. That's a fireball's worth of damage.
That works.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, can I try and aim him at another individual? Just flavor. If not, no worries.
I would say just probably not. It would take grabbing him as an action. So, like, if you wanted to wait till your next turn, you could try and do that for with a full action.
I'll just do the 75 feet. That works.
Okay. Yeah, just the 75 feet. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna roll digital because that's gonna be quicker. Oh yes! They take 37 points of bludgeoning damage, and you see as they hit the water, the impact breaks their neck, and they come back up to the surface, floating dead.
Right on.
Jesus.
You ran a throat neck. Hell yeah.
Right in the throat neck.
Hey Josh, how much was it?
That was 37 points.
37. Okay.
And well, that's my movement. So on my turn. Can't do much else.
70 feet up, but yeah. Okay.
Everybody just stops and watches the eagle just go straight up.
And the body comes straight down.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Well, we do have a tentacle left. Rufus is super high up, so let's just put him on one of these just so we can see that. But that being the case, for sure, the tentacle is going to go for Varric.
You can see him.
Good luck.
Off the freaking table, or Dexter. All right, there we go. Hey, and that's going to be a 25 to hit.
So
Can I use my reaction?
hold on. I use shield my last turn, correct?
When did you? If it's been in the last round, it's still up. If you've had your turn since then, it would have gone down. Do you remember what was attacking you when you cast it?
It was you critted on the first one and then you rolled it like a 21 because I think
That's right, and you shielded, and
Okay,
that
that was
crit
last
was
time,
from the gunslinger, I believe. No, the gunslinger was paralyzed. 2 attacks. I don't think you've taken a turn since then. Where are you at in initiative order? No, you're next. So yeah, that's
Actually,
fine, because
then-
you're next, so I think you would still be at your higher initiative.
But I also just
Right,
realized,
right.
and that means I did a reaction twice.
Oh, yeah, that would be double reaction then.
Yeah, that's my bad.
So, what was the second reaction that you just did? It was an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, when he came in
Right.
within 10 feet.
So I would say then, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I would say let's just take away shield and just have a flat roll against your AC then. Does that sound fair to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
does silvery barb sound fair?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're still burning your resource there.
I was
It'll be a
gonna say,
reroll.
Hold on.
And I think it plays out because then it's just a lower AC roll for the reroll.
Yeah.
I think that seems alright.
okay, I was gonna say because I think I'm like the only one on the boat that had the reaction left.
I think, like, literally between the bad guys and the fucking good guys, everybody's burned their fucking reactions. Alright. And that is, yeah, that takes it
Counterspell
down.
didn't go off, did it? So
Yeah, that takes it down to a 14.
That does not hit.
And I'm going to whoop-de-wop that advantage and throwing it right over onto Breck right there.
Okay. Well, that will then take us to Varric's turn.
Right. Since Bert wants to go ahead and ruin my paralyzed fun.
Kill Stealer.
I am going to use.
I feel like we just left the dude who's terrified of the ocean to fight the sea monster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's exactly what you guys fucking did.
Yeah,
I'm here with you.
he's the
They,
tank.
say, they say challenge your fears, buddy.
I am going to use a second level guiding bolt
Okay.
on the tentacle.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that attack.
25.
Yeah.
That is 18 points of radiant damage.
Shit, nice. And the next roll against it gets advantage.
Yes. And then I'm going to move, I guess, next to Alivor.
Okay.
Said I had like a 35-foot reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 30 feet, so you would be just out range there.
Okay. And then I still have an action.
Yeah, you're hasted, bro.
Fuck. Can I use a cantrip?
Sure.
Fuck it. Firebolt.
Plug it.
19.
You get advantage.
Oh, fuck, I do. Nah. 19.
19, I think hits. Let me double check. Yeah, 19 hits.
That is 10 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay. Excuse me. All right. That takes us back up to the top of initiative. Now, facing Grundox. Looking hurt with his spell being countered. Breck and Grim, you share initiatives. Staring him down, what do the two of you do?
I'm in it for the kill, man. I'm ready to take this guy out. So, whatever you want to do. I'll serve him up on a silver platter for you to take his head off.
Nah, man. If you got it, he's all yours. I'll let you go first.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go for the typical pow, dude. I'll do first attack with the Dark Toe Dagger.
Okay. And here's what I'll say. In this case, if you guys wanted to, I'll let you guys make a simultaneous attack.
Ooh. Fancy.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. Why not? I'm down.
All right. I'm down. Hell yeah.
Hell
and I have
yeah.
advantage because the silvery barbs, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So I have a 21 to hit for the first attack.
Okay.
I also have a 21 to hit.
You fucking kidding me?
What was a 1 and then a 13? So 13 plus 8, right? That's 21?
You both hit.
Hell yeah. So that is 9 points of piercing damage plus sneak attack.
And then I'm also going to add smite to that.
Hell yeah.
Owie.
That's 11 bludgeoning.
Oh, go for it, Greg.
Okay, I got 11 bludgeoning and then 10 points of radiant.
Okay. And Grim?
9 points of piercing and then 20 for the sneak attack.
50 points of damage combined. Breck and Grim. Breck. As you watch Grim make these movements, opening up for that hit against Grundox, you remember another memory of your brother. One after a fight against a particularly brutal ship. One where he saved your life. And you hear in this moment his voice in your head. Remember, brother. Look to the Wild Mother, and she will always return you to the deck of this ship. Grim and Breck, flavor that fatality and tell me what you tell Grundox as you kill him.
Dude, I'm serving him up, so I think immediately as I see him getting weak, I'm gonna slide and like cut at his try and slide behind him and just cut right behind his knees so he falls to his knees, right on his thighs. I'm gonna stick both of my daggers right in his ribs so I can pick him up and just control him. And then I'm gonna whisper in his ear, "Dead men tell no fucking tales."
Ooh.
And I'm gonna move him closer to Breck and I'm gonna let him do his thing as I'm just controlling him with the daggers in his ribs.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, "You think this power they granted you, these demons, made you strong?" And then I'm just gonna one piece him right in the jaw with the mace.
And as Breck moves to make the attack, his mace swells in light. A blue and green and pink light moves over the deck of the Alcantara. And as it touches the tentacle slithers down back into the water. And for a moment, you see an odd sight on the back of Breck. An odd set of wings. Just spectral, illusory in nature. But for a moment, you see them on his back, and he takes the swing, and you hear, as he brings it down, like a wave crashing on the beach. And just as a wave would dissipate in sound with a small bit of foam and the returning to sea, the Alcantara settles into the water. Smooth. With that, we are out of initiative. Breck, you have the helm.
Ship looks pretty beat up, yeah?
That's pretty beat up.
I'm just going to take Grundox's body. I mean, if anybody wanted anything off of it, I'm throwing it in the ocean.
I mean, I'll take a look.
I knew one of you guys. That was like, there's no way that one of them doesn't look at this body before that happens. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I want to know how this music lines
Run
up
them
so
pockets,
perfectly
bro.
with the situation.
21.
21, okay. You find on them, some nice sailing gear. It's a nice jacket, you know. There is a rapier. It's barnacle encrusted. Does seem to have kind of a magical glow to it. But what you do find is something that's under the body. It's kind of oddly positioned on the ground here. And as you move the body, Breck, you see it here first. You recognize a small little round ball, about baseball sized.
Is it yellow?
It is.
Yeah, I figured it probably was.
Yeah, Milo, you have not seen this, but you see it too.
What sort of vibes am I getting off of it?
Oh, you can get a strong magical vibe.
Can I instant cast Identify?
Sure.
I'll mark that off real fast.
Get my big old mug off of here. Okay. You instant cast Identify, and you get the sense that this is something called a cloven crystal. That 3 of them are needed to summon the lesser deity known as Ukatoa.
Mm.
Can I touch it?
You can certainly try.
I mean, does it give off any
For the sake of the Identify, you don't get
Yeah.
any effect,
Yeah,
a sense,
okay.
if that's what you mean.
That's what I was. Well, yeah. If it gave me any information on that
Gotcha.
stuff, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up with the mage hand and stuff that into the bag of holding. I look at anybody for objections. If that's anybody, you got nobody. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna put it in here then.
I am going to, well, not toss him it, but I'm going to ask him to put this gem in there too, the stone that I have.
Should I touch it or should I just do the
Don't
mage hand
touch
thing? Mage hand thing. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just place that gently in here.
Sure.
Got it.
Should we maybe see what's below deck?
I'm kind of curious. That sounds like a fun idea. First, maybe, how's your mom, Grim?
Yeah, I was running right to her after this ended.
Yeah.
Like as soon as that battle ended,
she's super fucked up.
I'm going right at her.
Yeah.
Does she have any like? Can I notice any sort of magical thing still on her, or is she good as far as that's concerned?
As far as that's concerned, she seems fine.
Okay.
Yeah. She kind of has a funny smile on her face. The one that is like, oh, thank God I'm alive. And Grim, as you come close, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You think you just run away?
I think there was some magic involved.
I know. I'm teasing. You're fine. I'll pick her up and like straighten out her coat and like clean her up and everything. Like I'm just making sure she's okay.
Thank you. Don't let the other crew see me like this.
Where's everyone
You
else?
salty dogs, get back to work.
Did anyone else come on board with you? Where are they?
And she looks around and says, We lost a couple. I don't know. We need to get back and do a head count. See who's still on the phone.
You head back to the ship, and then we'll just meet you back at the dock. Just go, because the ship is looking rough.
Yeah, and she looks at one of the masts is like just splintered and kind of leaning real bad. She goes, if you can get one of the docking ropes over to us, we can start to move and tow the Alcantara out of here. Get us to
I'll start helping with that.
Okay. And she starts yelling over to the last song. She kind of takes a second, dusts herself off, straightens up, puts on the face, and starts yelling over to the others. But before she leaves, she looks back up to you, Breck, and says, Well, Captain Deep Delver, looks like you'll need a crew.
With that, I'm going to say I'm going to throw her down 100 platinum.
Oh, shit.
And say, if you could get this thing towed into a docking bay, you get it repaired, the rest is yours. Thank you for your help, Captain Loon.
She says, she smiles, says, Well, getting paid by Deep Delver. Yeah. But don't you let this, or don't you think after this that I have gone legitimate. Just because I take a job towing your ship in and getting repaired does not mean I'm going to be free for every beck and call whatever the Alcantara wants. But thank you for protecting somebody very important to me. That's a grin. Fuck all this sentiment. Heads off.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to start looking over the ship.
Okay. And I assume you threw over the body.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
Was that all that was on there? Was
all that was worth it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
What you doing, Bastion's Watch?
So about what's below deck?
Go ahead and roll these.
Loot Goblin, baby.
Go ahead and roll some invest. Whoever went down to
Yes.
the below deck, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Going down.
No, I was gonna say, now that
I'm
the fight's
particularly going to the captain's quarters.
Sure.
over, now that the fight's over,
I'm just
gonna look
helping with
first.
like making sure I get like the towing rope and everything. Like I guess I'll just stay up top and make sure like we're getting ready to like tow everything and
For sure.
get back to the shore or get back to the docks.
Got it.
Do you mind if I come with you, Breck?
Of course not.
We also lost the warlock.
Oof.
Yeah, he went sideways and then
Yeah.
disappeared.
He did. Yeah, went all pear-shaped. Hey, there we go. He's back. Okay. All right.
We got
Are
an
those-
11. for
11,
that
okay.
Investigation.
And I got a natural 20 for a 25 total.
Look at that. I got a 13, but doesn't even matter.
Y'all
There's
are a
signs
little beat
everything.
up, a little shook up. But you start going and you're looking in the cargo hold, and it is a very functional space. Looks like it's packed to the brim as much as it can be. You start to pop open some of the boxes, and you see mostly weapons of a lot of there's a variety of different things here. You see one box is just swords, long swords. One is rapiers and falchions. You find a box of flintlock pistols. We're talking like a storage box of flintlock pistols. There's 4 large barrels of gunpowder. That's on top of what would actually be needed for the cannons as well, just transporting it. There are lots of supplies in here. I would say there's a crate of poisons. This ship was meant to arm someone or something.
Us. It was meant to arm
A group. A group, a large group of people. Or things.
Can I see if there's anything unique out of the ordinary compared to like everything else that's in there?
With a 25, you can, yeah.
Gunpowder and poison.
Would there happen to be any like light armor?
Oh yeah, man. There's a fuck ton of light armor down here.
Let me rummage through that because your boy's hurt.
Yeah, bro. You need to work on that AC.
Yeah, I don't think I'm actually wearing any armor. I don't have I just have like leather.
You're like, yeah, 14 hits. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. I think all I had is the cloak that adds 1 AC, unfortunately.
I'd have been fine if it wasn't for some friendly fire. It's okay, it's fine.
Hey man, I told you, I didn't see you.
It's all right. I didn't know it was gonna hurt that bad. Goddamn.
Dude, on the meta, I was just kind of like, oh good, he's invisible. I get to shoot this thing off.
Ekamos, I will give you 20 hit points of my lay on hands.
Thank you, sir.
So, Varric.
Mm-hmm.
What you find is there is one box in particular. Everything else had a ton of stuff, right? So you open a box of short swords. It's as many short swords as the box can fit. You open the box of daggers, as many daggers as can fit in the box. But you do find one that's a nice, like, leather case. And it's got a lock on it. And on the top of it, it has a spider web. Like it has the symbol of a spider web, not a spider web that had, got.
Would I recognize the symbol?
You can roll a history check.
14.
14, okay. Generally speaking, probably just related to drow of some sort. There are a lot of drow who worship Lolth, the spider queen. And again, you know of Lolth, so that's a big one.
Well, it turns out I know somebody who's pretty good with locks. So I will go fetch this individual.
I think, you know what? I think you have to actually specifically say which, because we've got multiple Lucky Lock pickers here.
Really? Oh, I was referring to Grim. Yeah.
Okay. I figured, but I just wanted to make sure. We've got
Yarg.
How many rogues in the park?
Yarg, my time to shine.
Yeah, you're here for lockboxes. I'm here whenever Milo needs guidance.
Which is
pretty
like all the time.
Let's see if I can get this open. Okay.
And that is definitely going to be a guidance on this one as well.
I'll do it. Why not? How much is that?
It's a D4.
30 total.
Oh my god.
You find the pins, and this is a very unique lock. Usually it's vertical pins, but this is such a intricate contraption that there's kind of horizontal pins as well that you have to work with. You actually end up having to grab another lockpicking kit and really get in there. But you do after about 6 or 7 minutes, and you are just sweating by the end of it. You are drenched in sweat even just for that short period of time. And you open it up. You see a very nice rapier. It seems to be a very unique appearance, though. The rapier, the blade itself, seems to be made of spider silk. It has a black onyx pommel. The pommel is tipped with a ruby cut in the shape of a spider.
Y'all gonna take that? Because I mean, if nobody wants it.
Just looking over her shoulder. You gonna take that?
Okay, question for you, Josh. How much would I actually know about Lolth?
I'd say overall quite a bit. Being a paladin, especially, particularly one with the Chantry of the Dawn and the Dwendalian Empire, who would outlaw her worship, you would have to be aware of the kind of properties of the worshippers, things they would do, things to look out for. I'd say pretty high.
Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. So this is probably something that Milo's going to have to take a look at, but from the symbol on the top, I can tell you that this relates to Lolth, the Spider Queen. She's a god of deceit, shadows, and spiders. Kind of sounds like your kind of thing, Elivor. The whole
I'm not a big spider fan, but the rest of it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say definitely have Milo take a look at this before we do too much with it.
And I'm gonna grab it. I'll say, yeet. Pick it up.
Yeet.
Yeet. Pick it up. And can I cast Identify on it?
Yeah, you can.
See if there's any extra properties to it. So yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Absolutely.
Cast Identify on it.
Would I know the commandments
Of
Lolth?
roll a history check.
Because there's one in particular that I'm
Roll a
looking
history
at.
check.
15.
I'm just gonna say, for story's sake, I have no idea who the fuck Lolth is. So.
Well, if I roll high enough, you're gonna find out something.
Man, especially based on what I just said, yeah, I mean, it's 3 basic commandments. I would say so.
All right, so real quick, I'll just run these off. These are what I know to be the commandments of Lolth. First one is, it is better to be loved than feared, but you may certainly try to be both. Misdirection. The second one, misdirection, slander, and shadowed steps have more function than direct conflict. And you might not like this one, and I don't think I'm gonna like this one either. Death to the elves who live under the sun, and death to all of their allies.
I say, huh. And then I take the sword and I just start walking up deck. And I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I just, oh, nice. I just walk up deck as anyone.
Cool. I like it. All right. Give me just a moment here.
Let's say.
It's a little aggressive. Just a little bit, though. Just a little aggressive.
Slightly passive aggressive.
Oops. all the way there. Perfect.
Good. Grab it. Okay.
Was it an axe?
It's a
Rapier.
rapier.
Oh, rapier. Okay, sorry.
Alvor, after
Yeah.
you cast Identify, go ahead and refresh your character sheet. You will see it in there.
All right. Let me see. Inventory.
Was that the only unique thing I saw? Only case?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had to double check that 25, see how strong it was.
I would say you do find another case that has 3 potions in it. They seem to not be like the big bulk stuff.
Okay. Do I know what kind of potions they would be just off look?
Not just look. They seem to all be kind of different properties, each of them.
Yeah.
See, Ekmos raises his hand over there too.
Yeah, but he's
I'm proficient in potions.
I know someone who can identify.
That's it. With that in my character sheet, do I hear anything?
Currently, no.
God, these items and people hearing shit.
Let's say I'm gonna be up deck. Is there anyone up deck with me, or am I just by myself?
Whoever's up top of the deck, I think. Grim was just down there unlocking.
Okay. Well, if there's anyone, I'm gonna move away from them, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go in the corner. Like, you got a problem with elves, bud? With my sword. Just start talking to it.
You're just death gripping a rapier, dude.
All these talking items are
in a
making the
corner.
party go insane.
Yeah, but I say that to my sword, my
Yeah.
newly found sword.
Nice. Yeah.
Just say. Any response? Just
That right there was one of my favorite moments in the whole campaign. Just that little thing. That was perfect.
Let's say. I'm just gonna look at it and say, one slip up. One slip up is all it's gonna take, bud. You're going in the ocean. And then I'm just gonna sheath it.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I don't want the party thinking I'm crazy, so I have to go.
Oh yeah, no, of
for
course.
that.
While all this is happening, can I search throughout the ship for any kind of like mail or correspondence or anything?
I would say after a few minutes of that, without a roll, I would not want to make you roll for something you could not succeed on. You can tell as you go through, there is a very big lack of like inventory lists or communications or letters or maps or all of the things you think you would see in terms of like documentation and archiving, communication. None of it at all.
Cool.
So, you were downstairs? You were downstairs with us, right? Looking around.
Yeah.
So, do you make it known that's what you're looking for?
I was kind of doing it shady, but I feel like my actions would be kind of like, "Yo, what are you looking for?"
Okay. Okay. If maybe you're just telling me they're shady, I'll just ask you like, what you looking for?
Paperwork, anything that might be like mail or things like that to and from.
So, upon hearing that and kind of noticing that besides all the supplies and weapons, that it is pretty like bare of any kind of information, I'm going to start looking for like hidden compartments and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You guys go about and start the process of that. See if you can find anything. Let's see. Go for that. Yeah, go ahead and roll another investigation check. Just see how that search goes. I'll say Rufus. You can roll as well.
Yeah, help him out.
Ooh. I get to roll with
16.
advantage on that bad boy, and I rolled 2 15s for 2 dirty 20s.
And what did you get, Rufus?
16.
16. Okay, got it. So you guys will spend some time looking around the ship, seeing if you can find any secret compartments. We will resolve that in a moment. We have Breck and Milo going into the captain's quarters here. Let's change up the vibe a little bit. Breck, you see the door, and it is the door you've entered 1,000 times, just like everything else on the ship. And you have Milo standing next to you.
How you feeling, man?
Feels good to be home. And as he's kind of like opening the door, he would be having like flashes of what it was like fighting alongside Fobek. But he would also be having flashes of fighting alongside Grim, because that was very... It was almost the same. It was like what Breck was trained to do was protect Fovek while they were fighting.
Milo's gonna like hold back just a second and let him walk in for a few moments just to kind of get acclimated before he follows.
What does it look like walking in there? Is it still pretty much like identical?
It's identical in its setup. You see a desk that is the same desk. You see a table that's been there the whole time. But there's a layer of dust over everything. You're not even sure if this room was being used or not. Some of the things have been taken out. It looks like it's different, like bed sheets. It's less decorated. Any of the stuff that was on the wall that was specific to him is gone. Statues and little things like that. Bits of armor, flags that he had put up. Those are gone. And when you walk in, it's almost like a monotone version of a room you've already been in. It feels like an empty version of a former self.
Would I know of any secret compartments that my brother would have had in his office?
I would say so. Specifically in the desk, third drawer down, there's specifically a false bottom in the drawer.
Yeah, I'd like to look there first.
Sure. You go to that same spot. You open it up. And you see a small stone. We've seen these before. They get used quite a bit. It's a sending stone.
Yeah, I'm going to pick that up. Just going to
Got
put
it.
it in my pocket. I'm going to take the burnt standard that I have in my bag and hang it up where my brother used to hang his.
Okay. It feels a little more familiar after you do.
I think I feel a little bit more comfortable entering at that point.
Sure.
What do I see just upon never being in here before?
Yeah. It's a spacious room overall. It is an ornate door first on entering. And when you do, it looks mostly pretty functional. Along one side, there's a bed. There's quite a few things stacked up on it now. And when you walk in, you see Breck hanging the burnt standard over that. To the opposite side, there's a desk. It is a very nice, like thick built wood desk. It doesn't look like it is movable. It looks like it's probably nailed in, as most of the things are in this room. The wood itself is, up in the corners. There's really nice molding on the corners and the floor where it meets the side of the ship. And it looks like there's a small door out to a balcony on the outside, the back part of the ship as well. Some windows on there that include some stained glass. Mostly just colorful patterns. It's nice, but there's, like I said, there's dust over everything. There's nicks on the wood. It's definitely aged.
Well, at least it doesn't seem like it's gotten much use since you guys have last had it.
That's because Grendox was weak.
Well, I think you definitely showed that. You and Grim kind of, you guys look pretty impressive out there today.
Breck's just gonna kind of keep quiet and sit down in the chair at the desk.
Okay.
Is there any like notes or anything?
Nothing.
I'm gonna look up to Milo and say, "Well, where do we go now, Starosta?"
Not anymore, man. I think I'm gonna just leave the decisions up to some of the wiser folk. Maybe follow some leads. Shit. You got your own boat? Bet you weren't expecting this so soon. You're the captain.
It's a long way to Amon.
Yeah, but a nice boat ride. That doesn't sound so bad either. Think we should ask the others?
Yeah, let's say we meet up with everybody else and see what they found.
I'd like to do like a scan to see if there's just anything that we missed, anything that's out of the ordinary.
Rifling through or just looking?
You know what? Just looking.
Sure. Go into a perception check.
24.
Super good. Something odd. You just noticed that there's been a repair. That in one corner, it looks like from the outside, something had maybe blown through the wall. Some of the molding had been repaired on top. That's about it. Yeah.
Is that new?
It looks fairly new.
I'd like to move closer to investigate.
Yeah, you do. It seems to be mostly just new construction. I think as you get closer, you can see that the craftsmanship isn't very good. But you get in and you move around and you try and feel any kind of magical energy from it. You don't seem to be getting any. You look and it doesn't seem to be repaired in such a way that was allowing for access behind it. I would say go ahead and just roll a general insight check.
I thought it might be like a cover-up or something like that, but
sure.
Yeah, 17.
17. No, it just seems like a shoddy repair. Maybe indicative of feeling guilty or just wanting this to be complete in here. But this seems to be repairing some damage after the Alcantara was lost the first time.
Yeah, I'm done. Just kind of shrug it off and continue on.
Varric, who are you investigating with? Who else rolled the investigation roll there?
That would be me. Rufus.
Yeah. So the two of you are going through, and I would say that on the very last pass, you, as you're walking on the floor in the cargo hold, it's just a briefest of audible clues. Varric, you step on a piece of wood that sounds like it's hollow beneath, but hollow like a big hollow chamber, talking feet wide probably. There's some boxes over it. There definitely have to be quite a bit of moving. It's not easy to get to whatever this access is.
All right. I point that out to Rufus, and seeing how much you would actually have to move, I'd call it to see if anyone else can come help.
Okay.
If I can hear it, I'll come help.
Yeah, if I heard too, I'd come help.
I think I was pretty close since I opened the lockbox. I would just kind of stay close to
Assemble.
Barrick, so I'd be there.
Bastion's watch.
To watch.
As you all move the boxes.
Watch.
I'm so beat up. I'm just gonna be like, yes.
Got it. That's great.
So your strength checks don't help very much anyway.
Absolutely not. They do not.
As you all move the boxes, eventually you see that there is almost kind of a round. It looks like it might be a door, but there's nothing on it to be able to lift it. You do clock that there's a hinge underneath the floor, butting up near the wall. So it looks like it can be lifted, but there's nothing to lift it. You might be able to squeeze something through the cracks. And
Can I use
spin
my
it
talons to kind of get in there with the wood and like
I
pull
was-
it up?
I was gonna use the blade on the glaive and use
Okay,
the rest
got
of it as leverage.
Between the two of you, you can do that. I would say you guys get it open. And the first thing that kind of hits you is the smell. It smells rough. It is
Nope, that's all you guys.
Yeah. It doesn't smell like rot, but it does smell ripe. Breck, if you're down there helping, this is not something you know of. This was never here before. This looks like an addition that was made afterwards.
Is it like dark?
Yeah. I will cast light on my glaive, like the tip of the glaive, and just kind of stick it down there and see what it lights up.
You hear as you do. Shuffling just very quickly.
Does it sound like people?
Hard to tell.
Did it sound singular, the shuffle?
No.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna get behind Barrick and just give him a pat on the back, like, after you, buddy.
I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
Then I will hop down.
Okay.
How far is the drop? Is it?
Not very far, just a few
Okay.
feet. You'd actually have to crouch if you jumped into this space.
Would I have to crouch?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I would also
You-
like to go down.
Okay. The two of you jump
My
down.
curiosity is really getting to me. I gotta go down.
Okay. I would say Varric and Breck have to move forward a little bit. But if they do, Grim can jump down behind with enough space. And what you see in front of you is 7 various humanoids. They are wearing mostly rags. They are all in manacles. You can see that there's buckets down here, and there's stale bread scattered across the floor.
I knew that fucker was involved in the slave trade. That motherfucker.
They say. And there's one in front. It is a woman. She's got tan skin, black hair. Looks like she might be from the Menagerie Coast. But you can see now that in here that some of them look like they might be younger. And she is standing out in front with her hand by them. Don't come any closer. Please. Don't hurt us.
We're not here to hurt you. In fact, we just liberated this ship. What's your name?
How do we know you're trustworthy?
I'll set the glaive down.
Okay.
Can we hear this going on?
Yes.
Is there any way Alivor can like run around and find a rations crate to like throw some food down there?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I would say, given the searching that you guys have, you can identify that just even down in this area where you're at already. You can find it easy enough.
I'll help
Just
you.
hearing all that, I just yeet it down there. Here, maybe they want some of this. Just throw a bunch of
I
rations
could
down there.
start trying to pick their manacles, like their cuffs and stuff. You want me to try it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
When she
I'll
sees
start.
the food, When she sees the food thrown down, as you guys are trying to move towards undoing the manacles, she kind of looks at them and gives a nod, and they all just start moving quickly towards the food and start eating very quickly.
Let's back out, give some space so they can come above. We're not all just sitting down here.
Oh, good point. I'm just dragging the food box over towards the hole. Maybe they want some more, you know?
And after a few moments, the one who had spoke first looked like she was trying to protect the others. She kind of comes up a little bit and gets into the bottom in the cargo hold. My name is Nalro. Thank you. I must admit I have given up hope for some time. Some of us have been down here days, some of us a little longer. Where are we?
What kind of humanoids do I see?
Mostly human. There is a younger half-orc as well, and one half-elf. So one half-elf, one half-orc, and the other 5 are human.
Including Nalra?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just outside of Ice Haven. Where are you from?
I'm from the coast. Port Molly.
How long have you been on the ship?
Weeks. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe a month. Are you going to free us?
Of course.
Do you know where they were taking you?
From what I could glean, I think they were gathering as many as they could when it was opportune. They were mostly shipping things to Darktoe and grabbed anybody down there. If it was easy.
Are any of them children?
There is one who looks to be about 11.
Okay. Are all of you from Port Damali or from different cities?
I think everybody was in the coast, on the Menagerie Coast, when they were grabbed. We all, I think we're from south, up north. They were moving along the coast. I can ask everybody if you'd like, and get specific locations. If that would help.
It would.
Then I'll get it. You'll have all the details you need. To the best of our recollection, at least.
Is there, from our little sweep, is there like enough room for them to all have like cots or whatever?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
There was empty rooms.
Yeah, just make sure that they have everything. We probably saw plenty of clothing and the supplies, maybe?
Actually, clothing there wasn't a ton of. There is some that are up in the rooms.
Yeah.
But not like loads like they're here. But yeah, there's enough for them.
Okay. Make sure they get food, water, change of clothes, bedding, anything they need.
Got it. Then, as you start to bring those who were interred at the bottom of the ship up to the top, as you start to be towed by the last song for some repairs to the Alcantara, that's where we're going to end the session for the day.
Damn.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. We will be back in another couple weeks to see where the high seas will take Bastion's Watch now that they have the Alcantara. So hop in for that. It'll be a good one. Catch you on the next one.